Hey, everybody, welcome to the cottage and welcome to mini readings. I went live a few minutes early. I'm not going to start reading until we get to 7 on the dot because I don't want people to, miss their reading, especially the ones that booked first. Hey, Christian Lynn, thank you so much. I love you right back. I hope your moving has been smooth. Moving's never easy, right? So I'm glad and I hope that you're getting settled in. Let's clear some energy real quick while we kind of hang out and just get the energies good. Let's see what we got here. All right, that should clear some energies. So anyway, I don't know if you heard what I said earlier, Christian Lynn, but I love you right back, and I hope you're getting settled in after your move. Hey, Cancerian Queen, how you doing? Good to see you, sweetheart. I went live just a couple of minutes early just to give everybody a chance to get here, to get their notifications and get in. But I'm going to start at the top of the hour, which is in about 5 minutes, actually reading, because in case people are like on the dot getting here, unless Divine Deej or Agata gets here early, I'm going to wait and give everybody a chance to get here, especially those that, are going to be read early. But we've got quite a few folks scheduled already for mini reads. So, certainly right on the dot at 7, I plan to get started. You couldn't find your Bluetooth headphones. It sounds like me. I think Mercury retrograde gives us brain fog during, when Mercury's in retrograde, because that's all about thinking and intellect, right? And I know as a Gemini, because I'm Mercury ruled, Gemini rising, right? That's my chart ruler. I can definitely get brain fog sometimes, and I will struggle with words. Like I'll just be in the middle of a sentence and I can't think of a word that's like it's not even a hard word. It's just like a normal word, and my brain just goes on park for a minute. It's really weird the way that works. And I don't know, I'm going to blame Mercury retrograde. Knock on wood. Um, Electronics have been pretty sane. Really, the last probably couple of years with Mercury retrogrades for me. So I feel pretty blessed in that respect for sure. But at any rate, from an astrology standpoint, Mercury retrograde is the least of our worries. I'm sure you guys are feeling this energy already for the upcoming Scorpio full moon. We're still under the energies of the recent eclipse. So yeah, it's just been a little bit cray, a little bit cray. The Scorpio full moon promises to be very similar to some Scorpio full moons I have seen in the past, where I have dealt with a lot of issues, done a lot of ugly crying, done a lot of healing, but it has to be done. It just kind of expedites the process sometimes, right? So at any rate, we just go with it, right? We've got some good things going on in the astrology world too. Jupiter went conjunct with Uranus. That was very beneficial to people with Taurus placements. So yay for that. That was good. Hey, Dainty Gorilla, how you doing? Your charger's always crapping out. That kind of sucks, right? That kind of sucks. But I find myself with Mercury retrograde, and I don't know if this is because this is my chart ruler or what, but I find myself even more scattered than usual. My mind is always scattered, being a double Gemini, but I find myself more scattered than usual. I really have to keep things written down. I have to do that anyway to mitigate my scattered mental processes, right? But I especially have to do that during Mercury retrograde because I become forgetful, right? And one thing I've learned, and I've learned this about myself anyway, I do not commit to anything until I look at my schedule. And if I don't have my schedule in front of me, I tell people, you know what? let me write this down in my phone notes. And when I get where I'm in front of my laptop and I see what my calendar looks like, I will let you know because I don't know whether I'm free then or not, right? The new city has healed my mom lungs. I cried last night. Oh, wow. Bless your heart. Hey, Robin, how are you doing? So, if you want to book a mini reading, we got the list here of people that have already booked. I'm going to start right at the top of the hour, which is in less than a minute, actually, with the list. And if you want to get on the list, if you have a burning question, the link is pinned at the top of this chat. And you too can join and get on the list by following the directions in that link. That's how you get on the list. I don't know if Divine Deej is here or not. I'm going to give her just another minute or two, and then we're going to read her question. Tonight is a beautiful walking night. I went out to the ocean. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. Oh, what a nice, nice thing to do. Spending time in nature. Oh, out and I love being out on the ocean, or being out just walking along the shoreline is just therapeutic for me. I hope it was the same for you, Dainty Gorilla. Well, thank you for that, Christian Lynn. Thank you for that. But at any rate, I'm glad that the new city is helping you, Christian Lynn. I hope you'll continue to feel blessed and peaceful, and as you get yourself acclimated after the move. All right, we are going to start with Divine Deej. Here we go. And I am going to go ahead and get started. I don't know if you're here yet or not, Divine Deej, but Divine Deej is a Pisces sun, Sagittarius moon, Scorpio rising. Okay. That's some intuitive psychic energy there. Anyway, okay. Previously read for recovering from a breakup with my child's father. Sag, Pisces, Gemini. Wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Lots of similarities in the placements there. I've been making progress in my spiritual and physical glow up. Awesome. Since he's left, and I feel like I'm doing alchemy. Oh, I love this. Okay. What are the good things coming over the next few weeks? Okay. So let's talk about it, Divine Deej. Let's see what the cards have to say as far as what you can expect energetically over the next few weeks. Let's take a look. Alchemy is beautiful. It is painful. It is tough. It is also beautiful. It's ugly and beautiful at the same time. Is that weird? Because we transmute dense energy into higher vibrational energy, right? We bring the subconscious to the conscious. That is true magic. So hats off to you, right? Here we go. Let's look at Divine Deej. What can Divine Deej expect over the next couple of weeks? One thing I'm going to say before I even pull cards, Divine Deej, because you are a Scorpio rising, you are going to feel this, the energies of this Scorpio full moon. This is a very, this is going to be a very significant, impactful full moon for you. Because you're doing shadow work, number one, because you have a Scorpio placement, number two. Okay. And so I can tell you that you are probably going to be doing a lot of alchemizing. Okay. And sometimes that can bring about those ugly tears that I talked about with this thing. But that's okay. That's a part of the process. I don't want you to let this thing catch you off guard. It's going to peak in 2 days. You are likely already feeling the energies here. Okay. As I do this reading. All right. Let's take a look. Here we go. What does Divine Deej need to know over the next few weeks? What does Divine Deej need to know about the next few weeks? Let's take a look. What does Divine Deej need to know over the next few weeks? Hey, Laura. How you doing? Here we go. What does Divine Deej need to know over the next few weeks? Let's take a look. Hey, Brooke. Thank you for that. Here we go. What does Divine Deej need to know over the next few weeks? Let's see what we have here. Oh, King of Pentacles. Okay, there's that Pluto energy associated with this Scorpio uh um full moon. Okay, Pluto is a major player in this thing, just so you know. And you have the card here that represents Pluto energy, which is the Tower. Um, you know, the King of Pentacles here faces the Tower with strength, with resolve. Okay. The Two of Cups in reverse came right after that. I do feel like there is going to be a central theme, particularly around this full moon and maybe in the weeks that follow, of healing from that disconnect, um, facing it with resolve, finding a newfound stability and balance within yourself with that King of Pentacles. That speaks to having a new sense of your own value, okay? And being in touch with who you really are at the core and going inward to that. There's a strong focus with that with these cards, okay? Let's see here. Hey, Trista. All right, let's see what else I can tell you. As far as, oh, wow, you're working on, I love this. Self-love is okay. So we got the Ace of Cups. That's about self-love in the context of alchemy. All right. And that's also about seeing yourself as the divine being that you are. Okay, seeing who you really are at a soul level, and that is, at a soul level, the spiritual part of ourselves, right? That soul, the higher self, is the part of us that is divine, and it is falling in love with the aspects of yourself. The Four of Cups is here in the reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I think mourning the loss of this thing is fair. Okay, and allowing yourself the grace to, and the permission, really, to do that. It's okay. It is a loss, right? It is mourning the loss, and it is getting in touch with your value. All right, working through any bad habits. All right, I do think that may be some of the focus here. I think you are going to be I think one thing is I'm getting a lot of stillness here in your energy, or where your focus needs to be. Very much focused on the inside with the High Priestess here. That is a card about alchemizing the shadow self, okay, with the conscious self, right? That is a very spiritual card. It represents Pisces energy. It also represents that integration, all right? Pluto came out early. It's that tearing down and that removing, and then the integration here with the High Priestess card that has come out here, all right? Very much a beautiful transition here. I really see you look, all about healing heartbreak here, all about healing here. The Magician card is here in the reverse. And let's talk about that. I think right now you may have a lack of awareness of how powerful you really are. And to be honest with you, we all have a lack of awareness of how powerful we are. But I think as you dive deep into this energy, this alchemy, you find yourself, is what happens through the shadow work process, and you find out who you really are, and you also find out how capable you are, okay, and how powerful you are. And I think you're going to dive deep into the things you're unaware of about who you really are, okay? The divine within and the power that that has within. All right. I see you focusing a lot on yourself and working through issues, healing issues of codependency, and turning the love and things that you did for everybody around you inward. Okay. So I think those are going to be some central themes going forward. Okay. Of kind of just starting to uncover the power that you hold within. All right. And and that doesn't come from a place of ego. That comes from a place of confidence, right? um and it's kind of like we have to tear down the ego and the things associated with those limiting beliefs that is in our shadow self to come to our higher self, which is where true confidence comes, right? And that's what I see as some of the central themes and focus that you're going to be, maybe tapping on the next few weeks, maybe even longer than that, Divine Deej. All right. I need to update the list. Several of you guys have booked readings. After Christian Lynn is Pamela B. And then after Pamela B, we have Anastasia times 2. And then Kayla, I hope I'm saying that right, Kayla G. All right. And I will update the list on the screen here. How's everybody doing? Good to see you, Karma Justice, and you too, James. I hope you guys are doing well. All right, next up is, I hope I say this right, Agata. All right, let me update. All right, after Christian Lynn is Pamela B. Pamela B. And then NAS, we've got 2. And then Kayla G. Here we go. And we'll put that up on the screen. Let's see here. You said you just paid on PayPal. Did you if you booked on my website, it should come through. If you don't see it here, let me know. Was a rough week. Oh wow, Trista. KK, let me know if you see the name that it was booked under up here. If not, sometimes they come through a little bit. It takes a little bit for them to come through. All right. But let me know, KK, if you see yourself on that list up there under the name that was booked. All right. So let's take a look at Agata. Let's see here. Here we go. All right, here we go. Agata is a Taurus sun. Happy birthday. Gemini rising. That means your sun is likely in your 12th house, which is tough. My sun is in my 12th house, by the way. All right, I am curious what's the direction of my love life, and if I may add career. So we do one topic per question. Okay, so we'll do love life for you. We'll take in the near future. I'm thinking of breaking up with a Scorpio man and have an Aquarius that intrigues me quite a lot, but cannot tell if he would be up for it. So let's, I can't read for 2 different people in a reading. I can just look at what I can do is just do a general love life reading and do a prediction of what we can expect going forward in general. Okay. It's not going to be specific about the Scorpio or the Aquarius more than likely. Okay. But it just will give you the general direction of your love life. Okay. Or I can read for either the Scorpio or the Aquarius or your love life in general, Agata. But if you're, I think what we'll do is just look at the general direction of your love life going forward. Let's take a look. Here we go. Oh, okay. Karma Justice. Now, KK said she or he paid too. And I didn't know who that was. You're not KK, are you, Karma Justice? You're 2 different people, right? I don't know. I have 2 different accounts. So, anyway. But here we go. So let's look at the energies, the general energies around Agata's love life. The general energies around Agata's love life. The general energies around Agata's love life. Give me the general energies going forward. What can Agata expect romantically? What can Agata expect romantically? How are things likely to go regarding Agata's love life? Give me 3 cards. We may clarify that in a minute as we see the need to. The general energies around Agata's love life. Let's take a look. Here we go. So I have the 3 of Wands. I have the Emperor card. And I have the Hangman. Very interesting. Agata, I think maybe, um, oh, you're paying. Oh, okay. I got you, Karma. Um, Agata, I think there is a strong desire to take action on your part with the Emperor card here, but yet a hesitancy to do so. All right. Three of Wands, Hangman here, sandwiching that Emperor. As such, I think that you might be feeling a bit of stagnancy in regard to your love life. And I think there is some hesitancy to take action to make any changes there too. All right. I think there is a level of comfort that you have right now in your current situation, albeit stagnant, if that makes sense. There's comfort, but there's also stagnant, right? And it's kind of like the hesitancy here might be a fear of the unknown. I think, with this Three of Wands, I think you look out, at the vast blue yonder, so to speak, at the unknown, and you wonder, is there something better out there that is perhaps a bit more exciting? But there's a level of comfort with where you are right now. And it's kind of like you're looking at the devil that you know versus the devil versus the devil you don't know. Like, I'm okay where I'm at. I'm okay. Things are stagnant, but it's okay. It's not great. It's not exciting. It's just okay. It's not horrible either. But is there something out there that is more exciting? And I'm afraid to maybe look at it. I'm afraid of maybe making any changes and rocking the boat, because right now I feel in control. Things feel stable. That's the contrast between the Taurus Gemini energy, by the way, that I'm picking up here in the cards. All right. It's almost like that, you're probably too young to know about this, Agata, but it's almost like that Reba McEntire song, Is There Life Out There? And this is a little bit of a different context, but the energy is very similar. Okay. Let's take a look here and see if we can expand on this just a little bit. Can we expand on this just a little bit? Let's take a look and see what we can get if we clarify a little bit. So the Five of you see, I think the fear is there's a fear of heartbreak. You're definitely contemplating a decision here with the Two of Wands. And I think you're thinking this through pretty heavily. I think you don't want to make a move that's going to lead to heartbreak, disappointment, tears, right? Tauruses like to be able to trust people. That's a big issue for all of us, but you especially like stability. And I think you have stability here with this Scorpio, but at the same time, you're kind of wondering if there is something better. You may not even feel like there's true love between you two. You may feel like things feel a little bit cold with that Queen of Cups in the reverse, maybe some elements of codependency here. However, there's a lot of stability, perhaps a lot of stability here. All right. And I kind of feel like you have this energy of settling. All right. And I feel like that is where you are right now. And I think you're in this element of indecision. Do I see her taking action? And if so, how would that look? If she were to take action to affect some change in her love life, how would that likely go? How would that likely go? How would that likely go if she were to make some changes regarding her love life? So I have the King of Wands here. I have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, and I have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I think there's somebody around you that you find pretty attractive, but I've got two time waster cards here. I've got two time waster cards here. I'll be honest with you. So now let's also talk about this. Does that mean that you need to stay in this connection that you're in? No, because I'm getting the energies that you're settling. I'm getting the energies that you're settling with the Seven of Cups in reverse here, with everything else that I'm looking at. All right. Do I feel like the person you've got your eye on is anything other than a charismatic time waster? No. That's what my cards are telling me. There's a lot of physical attraction here, but at the same time, a lot of energies of time waster. Okay. So I almost think that based on your question, your real fear is being alone because you're looking at, do I leave this person for this person? How about leaving this person to learn to be alone? We haven't even talked about that. Mm, mm, you know, and I think that's what the missing link is in all of this, if I'm just being real with you, Agata. All right, so that's what I see. So we got you a lot of the information you asked for, and I hope that helped. All right, here we go. Let's go to Christina. All right, by the way, Jennifer, I have you after Kayla. I'm putting you on my written list, and I'll put you up on the screen the next time I update the screen. Okay, love bug. All right, here we go. Let's go to Kayla next. Let's go to Kayla. Where is Kayla? Oh, I'm sorry, Kayla. I had you on the brain. Christina, you're up next. Kayla, you're on down the list a little bit. Sorry about that. All right, so Christina, I am born on July 1st. I'm a Cancer. Okay. Like to know if my person of interest, VP, with whom I go back and forth for years in a very deep connection, would come forward and tell me how he feels. Second question, you get one per payment. So we are not going to be able to read for career on this one, okay? Because you paid for one question, and we can't, as we put in our description, one person, one topic per question. But if you want me to read for career, you can book another reading with me, another mini reading. All right, so let's look at this person of interest, VP, if he will ever come forward and talk about his feelings with you. Here we go. Hey, Ashley. All right, let's look at VP and see if he will come forward with feelings. What are his future energies looking like toward Christina? What is VP's future energies looking like toward Christina? VP's future energies toward Christina. VP's future energies toward Christina, please. VP's future energies toward Christina. VP's future energies toward Christina. VP's future energies toward Christina. VP's future energies toward Christina, please. Here we go. So I have the World in reverse, Seven of Wands in the reverse, and the Strength card. Okay, so I get more of the same. I get a repeating pattern here that never really changes. Okay, unfinished business. He will keep coming back around. But as far as opening up, he's going to hold back from opening up about his feelings. He's going to hold back from moving forward. And I'll be honest with you, vibrationally, Christina, what you're in alignment with is more of the same, either with this person or someone different. And what really the solution is to breaking this cycle completely, okay, is to take yourself off the dating market altogether and do some shadow work. That is the only thing that is going to break this cycle from repeating with this person or someone new. All right. That is the real answer to breaking this cycle. But I see a repeating pattern here. And I just see the same thing. The Strength card is a card of holding back. All right. From expressing emotion, opening up. I don't have any commitment cards here. I just have a lot of unfinished business and a cycle that really needs to be closed out for good. That's really what's going on here. If I'm just being honest with you about what my cards are telling me, Christina, and what I feel like you need to do. All right. And I'll just be honest with you. I don't think I've ever known anybody in my life or in the thousands and thousands of tarot readings that I have done that went back and forth with a person and then suddenly things just stabilized and worked out. I've never heard of that. I'm sure maybe once in the world it's happened, but I would say the odds of that straightening out are pretty nil. And it takes a lot of work on both people's part, inner work, shadow work, to break that cycle. Okay. So that's what I have, Christina. That's what I have. All right. After Jennifer is, hey Jessica, how you doing? I got you. You are after Jennifer. After, so just so you know, Jessica, um, you after, well, I'll just go ahead and update it again. Let me just update it real quick. I think somebody booked after you too. Let's see here. All right, next up is Brooke. Let's see here. After Kayla is Jennifer W, and then Jessica, and I'm gonna put P. You know who you are. And then hey Johnny, I got you on here now too. All right, Johnny V. There we go. All right, and I will put this up on the screen. Here we go. I got you, Johnny. I got you. Here we go. All right, and we're going to put this up on the screen for you. There we go. All right. Now, let's read for Brooke. Hey, Brooke, how you doing? Let's see what we got going on here. Here we go. There we go. Okay. So Brooke is Aries girly here. Love that. Inquiring about a Capricorn. My partner and I are in a rough patch. Wow. Worse than it's ever been. And his communication is so sporadic. It leaves me anxious, feeling things are over or unrecoverable. Ouch. I want to know. I don't blame you. What is the future of our connection? Thank you for your accurate readings. Let's get an accurate one for you, love bug. Let's see what's going on with this Capricorn and see if we can predict. What I think I'm going to do, Brooke, for you is I'm going to predict this Capricorn's future actions towards you, the likely outcome. I'm going to go from his side of things, okay? Because I know that's what because you kind of know where you are in this thing. So I'm going to read for his energy toward you, towards this connection now and going forward, okay? That's what we're going to do, Brooke. All right. So I'm going to isolate the energy to his instead of the joint energy, okay? All right, Brooke. Let's look at the energies of this Capricorn towards Brooke now and going forward. What is the future looking like from this Capricorn towards Brooke, the Aries? Happy belated birthday, Brooke, by the way. What is the future energy of this Capricorn toward Brooke, the Aries? The future energy, please. Hold on a minute. The future energy of this Capricorn toward Brooke, the Aries. The future energies going forward between the Capricorn, from the Capricorn toward Brooke, the Aries. The energies, just so you know what card fell just then, and it fell in the reverse. Conflict, drama. That could be internal, okay? That can also be internal. I put that card back because it may or may not be relevant, but we're going to see how that ties into what we pull for you, Brooke, okay? All right. Okay, I got you, KK. All right, good deal. Let's see what we got. Capricorn towards Brooke, the Aries, going forward. Capricorn towards Brooke, the Aries, going forward. Here we go. The Capricorn towards Brooke, the Aries, going forward. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous, sweetie. You're not alone. Lots of us here, have experienced or are experiencing challenges here. What's interesting is this. This doesn't make any sense to me. This makes no sense. I have the Sun card here. And then I have the Two of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. What this speaks to is a strong desire on the Capricorn's part for things to work out here, and a strong feeling that, there's just such a strong energy associated with the Sun, but feeling like you guys are not on the same page with the Two of Cups and the reverse. There's a strong desire for things to work out, but feeling like you guys aren't on the same page, maybe aren't seeing things eye to eye. With the Two of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, that's an element of instability. Sometimes that speaks to addiction, but I don't really feel like that's why that's here. All right. There's an element of instability here. I'm going to dig into this just a little bit, Brooke, and see why this Two of Cups is here in the reverse. Capricorns, I know a little bit about Capricorn energy, Brooke. I'm a Capricorn moon. I may be able to speak to that from a different angle. Okay. I don't know. We're going to see what the cards say. Knight of Cups. Two of Swords in reverse. The Temperance card. Okay. I think I know what's going on here, Brooke. And I think my Capricorn moon actually might give me an edge. This person, I believe, is going to move towards you with the desire to mend things. All right. The Knight of Cups is about movement toward, okay, in some way. A lot of times that's an initiating energy coming toward, and it is romance. Okay. There's emotion here. All right. The Two of Swords in the reverse is actually a positive, much more so than if it were in the upright. Sometimes that is making peace. That can be apology energy. That can be you're the yin for my yang kind of energy. Okay. It can speak to, I almost feel like if there has been some sort of a conflict or internal struggle on the part of this Capricorn, and we'll talk about that in a minute, that sometimes the Two of Swords in reverse speaks to gaining clarity. It speaks to a decision being made sometimes. If in the reverse, in the upright, you pulled it in the reverse, okay? In the upright, you need to understand this card in the upright. That speaks to blockages. It can speak to a lack of clarity. It can speak to arguments. It can speak to not knowing what somebody wants. But in the reverse, the opposite of that is true. We have roadways that were previously blocked opening up sometimes with this, okay? We see a decision being made, clarity. We see making nice, better communication, smoother communication, apology energy, making nice. A lot of times, the Two of Swords in the reverse can speak to a connection where, okay, it's harmonious, but it speaks to sometimes, you guys having different beliefs or different interests, but they're not the deal breaker kind. Okay. It's the kind that almost, speaks to, a complementary energy or makes it more interesting. It can be that the things that you are strong in, this person is not, and the things that they're strong in, you're not. And there's a complementary energy associated with that. The Temperance card is a card about healing. It is a card about faith. It is a card about alchemy. Okay. It is a card about somebody having faith that this thing, or hope. That card in the upright speaks to both. All right. Hope and faith in this connection. All right. That is also a very balanced energy and can be associated with a yin yang energy in and of itself with that. You know what I feel like here may be going on. Let's talk about Capricorn a little bit. That is a very tough sign. Now, the internal dialogue of a Capricorn is like no other. Okay. Well, Virgo would come pretty close to this as well. But the internal dialogue of not being good enough and a person not loving me back. And I almost felt like when I saw that Two of Cups in reverse, I said, is this a Capricorn sitting there convincing themselves that this person doesn't love them in the same way they love this person? Possibly. Right. And so, I feel like that this person is going to move towards you. And I think there is some apology energy here, some clarity here. All right. And it could be that there's been some communication issues between you two. All right. You know, and that may be some of the issue here. But I feel like this Capricorn is going to come towards you to try to work through things. I really do. And the energies look like it's what this Capricorn wants for sure, Brooke. Okay. if I'm just being honest. I really feel as though and you know what's interesting? I just realized this. Okay, so we talked about that Queen of Pentacles in reverse that came out earlier. Queen of Pentacles, it's in reverse, remember? Queen of Pentacles in the minor arcana, queens are the cardinal signs. Earth is Pentacles. Okay, this is the cardinal earth sign. That's Capricorn. This Capricorn is being Capricorn in a lower vibration. And I think that is where a Capricorn gets really tough on themselves, convinces themselves that everybody is out to fuck them over. And I mean, this is just some of the things that Capricorns have to heal and work through. All right. This is not me making excuses. There is no excuse for this. Okay. But on the other hand, maybe showing a little bit of grace in the event that there is improvement. Okay. In the event that there is improvement. Okay. You don't want to see this thing repeat again. Okay. But I think that's what you're dealing with here. If I had to guess, based on the cards I'm seeing, I think Capricorn has gone off and told themselves a really shitty story about the way their life is going to be because it's, I mean, and let me just be honest, Capricorns at a young age get fucked over. That's part of their journey. And it's the thing they have to heal from. It's part of the things that they agree to in the soul contract before they ever hit the planet. Okay. And so I kind of feel like that's what you're dealing with, Brooke, if I'll be honest with you. I feel like this Capricorn will come around. I know I went all the way around the world to explain that, but I feel like there was a lot that I could speak to um, based on my own knowledge of Capricorn and what I'm seeing in these cards and what you've told me in your verbiage. And putting all of that together is where I've come up with where I see things here. All right. So hey, so KK, I can answer that without cards. Everyone that has a significant impact on your life is a soulmate, is a karmic, and is cosmic. All three of those are one and the same. Your twin flame is the person in the mirror. I can answer that without cards for free. You're welcome, Brooke. You are welcome. All right. And I actually go into a lot of the reasons why, KK, on my membership. I have a whole bunch of videos about why that is. All right. So anyway, all right. Everybody that comes into your life that has an impact on you, from your greatest enemy to your pet, to your mom, to your sister, to your best friend, to your worst enemy, to your boss, anybody that has an impact on you of some way, every single romantic partner, probably a soulmate. Everything is karmic, good or bad, right? Everything is meant to be. Everything happens as it should, okay? And cosmic is kind of just another word for karmic, right? So, yeah. All right. I hope that helped you, Brooke. Next up is Loretta. Here we go. Here we go, Loretta. Here we go. Please ask my angels what direction I should take for a new income. All right, so Loretta, one thing that I talk about in my terms that you agreed to is I can't, in my cards, all right, and I don't communicate with spirits. That's also in there. But in my cards, there's no professions. But what we can do is get you some overall energies and advice for your career. All right, so let's do that, Loretta. What do we see that Loretta needs to know about career? Okay, good, Brooke. What does Loretta need to know about her career or finances? Let's take a look. For new income, what does Loretta need to know as far as manifesting new income? What does Loretta need to know as far as manifesting new income? What does Loretta need to know as far as manifesting new income? What does Loretta need to know for manifesting new income? Let's take a look. What does Loretta need to know, please? Let's see what we have here. So I have the King of Pentacles, I have the King of Wands, and I have the Queen of Wands. Damn, this is all about confidence and going after what makes your passion, all right? You do have the ability to make a lot of money. Okay, Loretta, you do. Here's how. what I want you to ask yourself what you feel passionate about. You may not know. Okay. A lot of times it takes a lot of inner work to find out what that really is. Okay. A lot of times you feel like you know what you're passionate about. And then when you do a lot of inner work, you find out that wasn't it at all. Okay. So, really doing a deep dive into yourself, a lot of inner work is going to help you to know what lights your fire. Whatever it is that you feel passionate about, called to, okay, that's where the money is. All right. That's where the money is. All right. So, this is all about that. Number one, following what impassions you from the heart. Okay. Secondly, approaching this with confidence, working on your self confidence and your belief in yourself. That is going to be some of the things that you need to focus on. That is going to be done through the inner work, shadow work, where we build up our self confidence and we figure out if we've got belief issues in ourselves or in our ability to manifest money. That is something that we need to take a deep dive in and find out why those beliefs are there and treat it below the surface in the shadow self and doing a lot of shadow work. Okay. But that is where I see your opportunities. Okay, to work through things in order to make a lot of money. I do feel like you are well equipped to make a shit ton of money once you address these issues. And once you address these issues, then you will find what impassions you and you will take action toward that. King of Wands does that. Okay. And part of this journey with the Queen of Wands here is taking a look at your life and seeing what is standing in your way. What's standing in your way of living your best life? What's standing in the way of you being successful? Connections, people, career that you're stuck on, all of those sorts of things, and making some changes there. All right. And setting boundaries. So there's a lot of things that are here as far as opportunities. All right. So I hope that helps you, Loretto. Let's go to Laura. Oh, let's see who's after. Okay. Elizabeth, I've got you after Johnny. I'm going to put you on my written list, Elizabeth, and I will put you up on the screen in a minute. Hold on a minute. Let me make sure. Hold on one second. Okay. Yep. Johnny, you are after Jessica. And then Elizabeth is after Johnny. Here we go. Oh, hey, Laura. That's you, Laura. That's Laura. Duh. I'll wake up in a minute, Laura. I'll wake up in a minute and figure out what's going on, Laura. Here we go. Here we go. All right, Miss Laura, let's see what we got here. Laura says, who is spying on me? Let me see if I can get some traits. I can't tell you a name, but I can see if I can get some traits. I can see if I can get some traits of who might be spying on you. Let's take a look, Miss Laura. That was weird. I've been having a lot of spiritual activity in my house over the past couple of days, but I've been doing a lot of cleansing in the past couple of days. So I don't know. Maybe I've just got things stirred up a little bit. I think it's my fae, but okay. Here we go. All right. Let's look at the energies of anyone that might be spying on Laura, the Gemini. Let's take a look. Here we go. Ashley, I hope you're doing good. Give me the energies on anyone that might be watching Laura, spying on Laura. What do we got here? Is there someone spying on Laura? Is there someone spying? And if so, give me the energies here. Is someone spying on Laura? And if so, give me the energies. Let's see what we got. This is kind of a cool question, Laura. Us Geminis, we like the tea, right? Here we go. So I have Scorpio energy here. I have 9 of Wands. I have Death card. I have the 9 of Wands. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. So what I get is this. This is somebody spying on you obsessively, Can't stop, won't stop, but feels like it would be fruitless to do anything beyond spying. Does this make any sense toward you? Well, thank you, Karma. Nine of Wands, Four of Pentacles in the reverse. They kind of feel like it would be super risky for them to do anything about it. With the Four of Pentacles here in the reverse, that speaks to like super risky, bad idea for me to do anything about it. But I can't stop myself from spying. Nine of Wands here. That's almost like a compulsion. An obsessive compulsive energy here towards reaching, towards watching you. Is there somebody with a Scorpio placement? They are the spies. Not always, but a lot of times, right? They ain't doing shit. No, the Fool card in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse. Whoever this is not doing nothing. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. They are not doing anything. They are not doing anything beyond watching you. But they can't stop. I think this person wishes they could stop themselves. That's the energy here that I'm getting, Laura. This is kind of funny, but like not funny, because it's like, why are you watching this person? Why are you watching my friend Laura without doing anything about it? Right? Hey, Mercury and Leo lady. Okay, I also have Taurus energy here and Sagittarius. You know what? Whoever this is obsessed with you. All right, they're obsessed. Whoever this is obsessive. I know, right? Karma Justice. Whoever this is obsessive. This is almost weird. Because let me tell you why. I got the Temperance card, the Hierophant card here, and the Three of Cups in reverse. This person feels like this. Someday we'll be together. Someday we'll be in a permanent long-term relationship. It's kind of weird. Weird. Yeah. Just a little bit creepy. A little bit creepy-fied. Why is this person so hesitant to reach out now? I think that Three of Cups in reverse, this person may feel like you're into somebody else. Wheel of Fortune, it's just a matter of time. Damn! It's just a matter of time. They're acting real withdrawn here. All right? You do feel it. This person feels like it's only a matter of time, but they feel like you're with somebody else right now. Oh, why did that come out? Ace of Swords. They feel like that there will be a time to reach out to you. All right? And the Eight of Pentacles, that's somebody that pays close attention to what you're doing. I'm kind of getting the vibe of this person knows your toilet tissue brand. Seriously. I've got strong Jupiter energy here. All right. So, you pulled heavy Sagittarius. You pulled Scorpio right at first. You got Aries, Aquarius, and Taurus and Virgo. But that Scorpio energy was the first thing that hit my board was that Death card. And based on all the other stuff here, I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and say this is a Scorpio sun. This is somebody that I believe, if I had to guess, okay, it may not even be somebody with a Scorpio placement, all right, or even strong eighth house. What it could be is somebody with a lot of Pluto stuff going on in their chart, okay. Hard aspects to Pluto can create this, and that way maybe why Scorpionic energy is hitting the board here, okay. And strong Pluto aspects speak to the energy that I'm picking up here if a person does not work through those strong Pluto aspects, okay. I know people who have strong Pluto aspects in their chart, okay, that are not this way because they choose not to be. But then you have people that have the propensity to be this way who will step into that lower vibration. But this is somebody that I think is pretty obsessed. I don't have any love here. I have a bunch of cards on the board. and I don't have any emotion. It's all obsession. And often people can mistake that, Laura. So this doesn't honestly feel healthy to me. I'll be honest, if I'm just being real with you. Yeah, definitely. Definitely take the advice of karma justice there. Stay safe. This is a little bit creepy-fied for me. All right. When a person is convinced that you guys will be together and you're not convinced of that, that is bothersome to me. That is bothersome because that is very obsessive. And it's not love that causes a person to have those energies, although people often think that's what love is. It's not. Okay. But that's what I got here. Let's go to Kathleen. Oh, okay. Let me add. I need to update my list here. Hey, Danielle. I'm going to add you to the list on my notepad here, and then I will go ahead and update the list on the screen here. All right. Let's see here. Here we go. Kathleen is up next, but I need to update the list on the screen before we go forward. Lord, I'm taking forever. All right. So after Johnny is Elizabeth. And then Danielle. Here we go. Here we go. What time is it for me? It is 10 minutes to 8 o'clock my time. It is 7:50. Here we go. There we go. Ain't that the truth, Mercury and Leo lady? Here we go. Let's go to Kathleen. Here we go, Kathleen. I appreciate you guys being patient. All right. I had a complete stranger, male, approach me to be his friend, but has made his intentions very clear to me 3 days in that he is in love with me. That's impossible. Knowing that I have a boyfriend of 11 years. I was not looking for this to happen. I am so drawn to this man, though. Yep, this feels like a platonic connection to me. This man seems to be too good to be true, probably because you don't know this person. There's no way you could, Kathleen. He lives across the country from me. I don't know if this was supposed to happen, and maybe the man I'm with for 11 years is not to be my forever person. I would say that the new man and I are both Geminis. All right, so let's talk about this. All right, let's look at the energies. Christina, we read yours already, babe. You were the third reading, okay? We already did Christina, all right? We already read for Christina. All right, sweetie. So I hope that helps you. All right. But yeah, you were the third one up. So we've already done yours. Okay. That's why you're not on the list, because we've already done yours. Hey, Allie. So that's why we took your name off the list, because your reading has already been done. All right. All right. I hope that helps you, Daniela. But yeah, you'll have to rewind for that. All right. You are welcome, Daniela. You are welcome. All right, Kathleen, let's look at the energies of this connection between you and this Gemini. This is a perfect example of hard aspects to Pluto in synastry. What you're experiencing right now, I would lay every dime that I have in my bank account right now on there being some hard aspects, Kathleen, between you and this person. That's what causes that. And it creates what you think is love at first sight. It takes 3 months to get to know a narcissist, minimum, sometimes up to a year. There's no way you can know this person. Absolutely no way. All right. I will tell you that. And I will caution you, especially living at a distance, of things like being scammed. Okay. All right. Let's look at the energies of this Gemini man coming towards you. Let's look at the energies of this Gemini man. Little Meatball, I don't know what name you were under. If you can tell me the name that you booked under, I can tell you if okay, I have Simran after Danielle. But if you don't see your name up there, if you'll let me know what name you booked under, a Little Meatball, I can tell you. Okay, babe. All right, here we go. Let's look at this Gemini towards you. Let's check out this Gemini's motives and intentions and what the overall energies are. Let's get the overall energies here, Kathleen. Let's get the overall energies here, Kathleen. The overall energies. Yes, I do. I got you, little meatball. Let's look at the overall energies of this Gemini as he is coming into a potential connection with you, Kathleen. Let's look at the overall energies of this Gemini as he comes into potentially a connection with you. Let's look at his overall energies. Let's look at this overall energy of this Gemini. What do we have here? So here's what we have. We have the Empress in the upright. All right. He finds you very beautiful, very attractive. All right. The next card out, two of Cups in the reverse. Okay. And the next card out, that is, by the way, like not coming together, breakup, not coming together, not being on the same page, not being, your person, that sort of thing. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, which is my time waster card. Can speak to financially drained. The Lovers in reverse can speak to not being on the same page. It can speak to a low vibrational Gemini. This is Gemini energy at its lowest vibration. All right. So that's what I have here. I'm going to look at what the motives of this Gemini, what's driving this Gemini. What's driving this Gemini? What is the motive here? What's actually driving this Gemini? What's actually driving this Gemini? What's actually driving this Gemini? I can tell Pluto's really coming to the table, y'all. I'm seeing a lot of Pluto-like stuff in these readings. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What is driving this Gemini? What's the actual motives? What's the actual motives here? What's the actual motives? What's the actual motives? He's looking for stability. He may be looking for money. All right. He's looking for stability. All right. Little meatball, can you be patient? Okay, thank you. I've already told you you're on here and I've got you on my written list and I'll do it. I'm not going to stop in the middle of a reading to add you. That would be rude to the person I'm reading for. You wouldn't want me to do that when I read for you. Okay, sorry. All right. Possibly money. All right. This person is very stressed out and feels very pressured to find a marital partner. All right. Maybe pressured by family. All right. Very stressed, feeling very pressured to find very stressed to find marriage. All right. A lot of fears of being alone. All right. A lot of fears of disappointing family. That's what's going on here. All right. That's what I have. All right. And yeah, I think that's what you have here is somebody that is really just very anxious, very impulsive, moving very fast, not even following their intuition when the High Priestess is here in the reverse towards marriage. All right. All right. Let me update this list before Little Meatball has a connection. I don't know why he can't hear me. All right, there we go. But that's what I have, Kathleen. That's what I have. There is nothing healthy about this thing. And quite honestly, there's probably nothing healthy about the current connection you're in either. Okay. All right. Here we go. Now, Lord, Cimarron, you need to develop some patience, honey. All right. All right. Lord. Little anymore, and I would probably just refund your darn reading if I'm being honest. All right, because I'm not going to have that. Have the respect for others, okay, while I'm reading for them. All right, it's just disrespectful. I had already told you 3 times I had your stuff. All right, let's go to Maria. Here we go. Yeah, I know. I don't put up with it a lot either, Christian Lynn. We're skating on thin ice. I'll be real honest with you. All right, Maria. What are his feelings? Maria is a Taurus. He is a Pisces. All right, Miss Maria, let's see what we got for you. Let's see what we got. I may have to go turn on my air. It's getting a little bit warm in here. Let's see what we got, Maria. Let's see here. What are his feelings? What are the Pisces feelings towards the Taurus? What are the Pisces feelings towards Maria, the Taurus, please? The Pisces feelings towards Maria, the Taurus. I know, right, Ashley? You know we're on thin ice. You realize that, Ashley. One more thing and we're going to refund and get rid of. But okay. All right. All right. Here we go. What are the Pisces feelings towards Maria, the Taurus? Oh, Ashley will... Karma, I know you don't know Ashley because she's not always here. Ashley is the OG of mods. She's the best mod on YouTube. I'm just saying. So I have the Death card here. I have the Emperor here. I have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Something about this connection. I don't think this person wants to pick up a connection here or continue this connection. The person, there's something about control with this thing that makes this Pisces feel like they are out of control. They don't like feeling out of control, and they feel like there's something about this connection that makes them feel out of control. And because of that, I think this Pisces kind of wants to end this. They feel like there's something about this that is draining. Okay, with the Seven of Pentacles here in the reverse, I've got 2 time waster cards here. All right, Maria. You know, I think he finds you attractive, all right? I think this person may have gone towards another person, whether you know it or not. I think this person has interest in another person. All right? I'll be honest with you, Maria. Let me see something. Yeah, I think you're dealing with somebody that's a bit fickle, maybe juggling you with another person, possibly here. Definitely there's interest in someone else, whether you're aware of it or not. But I don't think this person has any interest in doing anything here. I don't really have any emotion here either, Maria. All right. I don't have any emotion toward you. All right. I've got movement in another direction towards another person. I think he finds you attractive, but beyond that, I don't think he's wanting to do anything here. He may be in another connection, even with some of the cards that I'm seeing. He's definitely pursuing something else if he's not in another connection, Maria. I'm just going to be real with you. That's what I feel. All right. That's what I got here. All right. So yeah, Karma Justice. Ashley has been a mod of mine since Moby Dick was a minnow. Since basically since this channel started. She's a busy lady, very, very busy. She works a lot of hours and she has a lot of responsibility, but she pops in when she can. But she, you know, she's the best mod I've ever had. And I just, it is what it is. Jason is very, very good. But at any rate, Ashley is like, she can read my freaking mind. And she will pew pew faster than anybody. She is good. I always like it when she can be here. Right. But people that have, you know, Ashley, people that have been following me a long time know Ashley. Ashley is a Virgo, by the way. So anyway, let's update the list here. And Christian Lynn, you are going to be up next. After Simran is Lisa S. Is that you, Goddess of Love? Is that you? Did we get you on that one? You'll have to let me know. I got you, love bug. Christian Lynn, let me go turn my air on before we read for you. Can I do that? Okay, so I got you, Goddess of Love. Good deal. Let me go turn my air on real quick. I'm about to die. Y'all are going to see my Bucky shorts. Y'all know Bucky's truck stop, right? These are the shorts I got from there the other day when I was shopping. I don't know. I say the other day, probably a week and a half or 2 weeks ago. I'll be right back. I got to get my hair going. I'm dying. Yes. I get so hot when I read. It's because of the lights that I'm under. Y'all can't see them. Y'all can't see them, but I've got those big lights in here that are up here and they make me hot. I think that's what it is anyway. All right. Let's go to Christian Lynn. Here we go, Christian Lynn. It's cold there. It was cool here earlier, and it's probably cold in the other parts of my house. It's just that I'm under these lights, and I always like the house cold when I'm reading. Normally, I freeze to death, right? It was cooler here today, though. I had never prayed in my dream before, but I had in real life awake. What was the dream that was trying to tell me? I don't know if I can interpret the dream, but I can just look for some overall general guidance for you, Christian Lynn, because we don't really do dream interpretation. Okay. Because that's kind of a little bit beyond the scope of a tarot spread. But I can do a general message for you and see if we can get some overall advice for you. Okay, good deal. Here we go. Give me a minute. Where is this open? Yes, it is. Here's what we're going to do. I am going to do some Palo. I'm going to burn some Palo real quick. Can I do that? I'm going to do some incense. Where's my little thingy? Hang on just a second. There we go. Yay. There we go. All right, here we go. Gonna burn some Palo. Keep things nice. Okay, good. Here we go. Hang on a minute. All right. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Let's let's see what general advice we have for what does Christian Lynn need to know? What does Christian Lynn need to know? I think Little Meatball might be behind in the chat. Can somebody help Little Meatball to explain to Little Meatball he might be behind in the chat and he might need to exit and come back in? All right, here we go. What does Christian Lynn? You are welcome, Allie. What does Christian Lynn need to know? 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 Give me some guidance for Christian Lynn, please. What is it that Christian Lynn needs to hear today? What does Christian Lynn need to know? 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 There's a roadway opening up for you, but okay, all right, hold on a minute. All right, listen. There's a roadway that is trying to open up for you. There's an opportunity that is trying to open up for you. But, God, Pluto's hitting hard tonight. Look at here. There's something that you are going to be faced with associated with this full moon. Okay? There's a disconnect that needs to happen. There's a release that needs to happen. It may force itself. All right? It may force itself, Christian Lynn. There's a disconnect. It may or may not be a romantic disconnect, okay? It is somebody that is not there, and it may not even be a person, all right? But there's something that you have a connection with. It could be a job, it could be a person, it could be a friend, it could be a family member that is holding you back. It's creating a blockage, all right? I feel like it is time to not fight that tower. All right. That tower is divine intervention here. It's removing something that is standing in your way and blocking some roadways that are needing to open up. Okay. All right. It is definitely, yeah, it could be something you're into. It could even be a habit. Okay. It could be a habit. It could be a hobby. All right. It could be an unhealthy coping mechanism. It could be something here that you're, you're kind of struggling to let go of. All right. It could be anything like that. All right. Just, it could be a person, place, or thing. Right. Um, yeah, it may not be a person. There's something here that's standing in your way. Um, use what I'm really getting with this tower. All right, this full moon coming up in Scorpio. Tower represents Pluto, it represents Scorpio. It I'm getting some advice here. Use the energy of this full moon. In fact, I'm doing this. I've done some rituals even about this. Removing anything standing in your way of living your best life. All right. Um, Achieving the success that is before you, because I see some opportunities trying to open up, some blockages here trying to open up with that two of swords in reverse, perhaps some clarity here. All right. And I feel like there's a lot of growth and expansion on the other side of this thing, but we've got to remove this thing. All right. We've got to remove this thing. All right. No, I think this is something that you're holding on to that you've not worked through yet. This is something that's going to be, I think there's an awareness that's trying to come to you. Usually, when a tower hits, that means there's something that you don't know about that needs to go. All right. And you've not seen it yet. It's probably in your shadow, but you've not dealt with it yet. All right. You think you know what it is. Okay. All right. So I'm kind of interpreting this may or may not tie into the stream. There's a lot of growth and expansion on the other side of releasing whatever this is that you're clinging to. And fighting towers is almost impossible, right? The advice of the tower, let it fall. There's something better that's to be built there, right? This is a hard thing to face. It is. And my heart goes out to you, Christian Lynn. But I feel like you're being called to recognize this. Okay, you're being called to recognize this and address it. I gotcha. I gotcha. But that's what I have here, and I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you. There's way better on the other side of this thing. With that Empress card, there's a lot of growth on the other side of this thing. But we can't plant a garden when we got a bunch of weeds that need to go, right? If that makes sense. All right. Bree, I believe Bree B. I have you behind Lisa S. Okay. I've got you, and I'll put you on the screen, Bree, whenever I update. Okay. All right. I know I'm taking forever, y'all. I'm sorry. But I hope that helps you, Christian Lynn. All right, Pamela. What is in store for myself and my ex? No contact currently. I'm an Aquarius, Taurus rising, and Aries moon. She is a Sag. Okay. All right, so let's take a look, Miss Pam, and see. What I think I want to do, Pam, are you here? Because what I think I want to do is look at the Aries energy toward you. Okay, the Aries energy towards you. Hey, Gigi. So the link to order one is at the top of the chat. Hang on a second. You said Sag. Aries, not Sag. She's an Aries, right? You're Pam. Okay. She's an Aries, right? Let me see if I can get the link to work in the chat. Hang on a second. Hold on one second. Give me just a minute. Let me try this one. I think Ashley just put it in here too, but maybe one of these will work. Try one of those and see if one of those two works. But she is an Aries. Okay, so look, I'm going to get the Aries energy towards you going forward. Future energies of the Aries towards Pamela. Future energies of this Aries towards Pamela. Future energies of this Aries. Yeah, we will do this during this live stream. Future energies of this Aries toward Pamela. Future energies of this Aries towards Pamela. Future energies of this Aries toward Pamela. The future energies of this Aries towards Pamela, please. The future energies of the Aries toward Pamela. Let's see what we have here. So I have the Five of Swords in the reverse, but I have the Ace of Wands in the reverse, Ace of Cups in the upright. Wow. It looks like there's a lot of ups and downs with this thing. I feel like there's some remorse here. Maybe there's been some lies, competitiveness, games. Okay. I feel like there is remorse, possible apology here with that Five of Swords in reverse. Okay. That's kind of regret for doing something dumb. Okay. Yeah. I almost feel like there's some hesitancy to move forward with something, but I think ultimately there's an opportunity here that will be offered. All right. Yeah, there's some hesitancy, but I feel like ultimately that will happen. You feel it coming, heavy energy here. I feel like that you guys, I'm going to be honest, the card that I have here, I got two cards that are bothersome in this thing. I got that Ace of Wands in reverse, and that speaks to some hesitancy to take action. But then the Ace of Cups in the upright came right behind it. Got a little bit confused. Here's the ambivalence. The Page of Wands in reverse and the Devil card. And right after that, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, hear me out. There is some, I feel like this person may be listening to other people. All right. I think this person may be being influenced by family or somebody, or maybe friends. Page of Wands in reverse can sometimes speak to somebody worried about other people's opinions, okay? Which is odd because we're talking about an Aries here. Can it happen? Yeah. I have an Aries female that I know that really is still very in a very codependent connection. She's very people pleasing. So you got to go beyond that sun sign sometimes, right? So, what you see is not always what you get with that sun sign. And I'm not saying anything bad. I mean, I'm glad you told me that. But the Devil card is here. That is an energy. They may feel like there's some addictions or habits or a trauma bond here. That may be some of this. All right. Or there may be, some toxicity. Yeah, this is around this person's family. There's some toxicity around this person's family. All right. And I think they're very swayed by this. I think they're almost, they allow themselves to be held captive to the opinions of the family. Oh, this makes sense to you, what I'm getting with this thing. Yes, family. Okay. I think ultimately there will be an offer to reconnect here, but there's some real hesitancy. And I feel like that's the issue here. The trauma bond is not with you. Now, trauma's trauma. Okay. And that speaks to, if they're trauma bonded to their family, it's probably trauma bonded with you too. I'm just going to be real with you. But there's a toxic dynamic between them and their family. And I feel like it's a people pleasing type energy here, that this person allows themselves to be kept in chains by the opinions of their family. And I think that's the issue here. I see them coming towards you, but I will say this. I would be very cautious about reconnecting with this person because of this right here. Toxic does not always mean that this is a mean person, okay? Au contraire. Toxic can mean codependent and people-pleasing and acting like a doormat, okay? And I think you guys may be in a similar type, you would have to be in a similar type energy here. All right. So just be mindful of that. Just be mindful of that. All right. So I feel like there's a good chance because of the unhealed wounds here that even though you guys may pick up and start again, I think the problems and the energies that caused the problems to begin with are still very much present and going to cause a repeat. Right? If I'm just being real with you. All right. So that's what I see, Pam, and I hope that helps you to kind of sort through things. All right. Next up is Anastasia. Let's see here. In fact, let me update again. All right, here we go. After Lisa is Bree. And we'll put this up on the screen. Here we go. Okay, good deal. I hope that did help you. Thank you for the feedback. Let's see here. Here we go. All right. So, all right, let's go find Anastasia. Here we go, Anastasia. All right, so Anastasia is asking about the Cancer. Okay, here we go. Here we go, Anastasia. All right, here we go. Let me hit my vape. Tell me about this Cancer towards Anastasia, please. What is going on with the energies of this Cancerian toward? Yeah, she is. And she's dealing with a Cancer too. All right, here we go. So it's a Cancer thing, right? All right, here we go. Tell me about the energies of the Cancer towards Anastasia. Travis, what you doing, love bug? How's my fellow Gemini doing out there? Here we go. Here we go. Give me this Cancer's energy toward Anastasia, please. This Cancerian towards this connection with Anastasia. 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups. What? Page of Pentacles. There's feeling defeated here. There's a lot of feelings of defeated, but really wanting something with you, but also wondering if this is going to just be better off to part amicably with the Page of Pentacles here. What in the world? Feeling defeated. Feeling like this thing might be over, but yet wanting to see things work out between you guys. 2 tens, tough cycle ending. Dealing with a lot of pain with that 10 of Swords sometimes. 7 of Wands in the reverse, feeling very vulnerable here. Invested with the 6 of Pentacles here, 9 of Wands, but feeling like this is fighting a losing battle. There is a sense of, there's investment here on the part of this Cancer, no doubt about it. And love, I believe. There's emotion here with the 10 of Cups. The thing about it is there's just this resolve that this is over, all right? With this 10 of Swords here, all right? That's, in the upright, okay? And maybe we're just better to part as friends amicably with the Page of Pentacles here. I feel vulnerable with the 7 of Wands in reverse. I feel beat up. I feel hurt. 10 of Swords, 7 of Wands in reverse, 9 of Wands. I feel like I'm fighting a losing battle here. I don't want to give up, but I feel like I kind of have no choice here. I feel like otherwise it would just be, kind of chasing my tail here. 6 of Pentacles. That speaks to investment. They're invested in this thing. That's energetic investment, emotional investment here with the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles kind of going on at the same time. But there's just this resolve. There's this energy of it is what it is. I've got no choice but to accept things as they are. That's kind of like, must feel like with all of this that I'm looking at here, Anastasia, your cancer, there's no doubt your cancer has emotion. Also, a lot of pain, okay? Possibly feeling betrayed with that Ten of Swords here. However, I do feel that this cancer kind of feels like they're between a rock and a hard place, okay? They would like for this thing to work out, but yet feeling like there's no way that it can. Kind of feeling with that Nine of Wands, kind of feeling like, if we pick this back up, it's just going to end the same way, right? That sometimes is, a lot of readers associate that with Nine of Wands as being the wounded warrior. I don't interpret it that way. I interpret it more of, fighting a losing battle. It would just be banging my head against the wall, wondering why I've got a headache. Sometimes it's trying the same thing over and over again, hoping you get a different result, and also getting, wounded a lot in the process. But it's by your own choosing, right? It's not the same thing as a wounded warrior. I don't like that interpretation. That's just me, if that makes sense. And I mean, people interpret differently, that's fine. But, to me, it's more about refusing to give up would just be futile. It would be just futile to keep trying the same thing over and over again, hoping for something different. That's kind of the resolve that I'm getting from this person toward you, if I'm just being real, Anastasia. I don't think this person wants to part on bad terms with you, though. I think they want amicability for sure, right? If that makes sense. Christina, I have you after Bree, and I will put you up on the screen as soon as I update the list. Okay, love bug. All right, so what I want to do now is go to Anastasia. She had two questions. I want to go to her other question here. All right, let's see here. Travis, if you're here. Yeah, Travis. So you kind of see it the same way. By the way, Travis is an occultist. He's also a Gemini. He takes reading to another level as far as, so you kind of see that the same way, trying the same thing over and over again with no success, right? So kind of very similar to what I was saying. You kind of see it the same way, huh? Right? I kind of feel that way too. And by the way, Travis, some of the readings you've done for me recently have just been next level. I can't even, like, I don't have time to tell you right now because, I'm in the reading, but I just want to say thank you for that. But let's go to Anastasia's other question real quick. Hey, Lulu, what's up? By the way, Travis, a lot of his content is about spirituality, inner work, inner work, doing the deep dive inside to the subconscious. A lot of clepothic, I may be saying that wrong, clepothic emphasis, a lot of spiritual growth, shadow work, working with, but very much an ascension, raising vibration type focus. So anyway, I like following Travis because of his content. I don't always get to catch him live, but I try to rewatch when I can because definitely worth your time. All right, so Anastasia is now curious about the Aries. You're at work on your meal break. Okay. All right, let's check in on the Aries, Anastasia. Here we go. I appreciate you right back, Travis. I have more respect for you than you'll ever know. All right, Anastasia, let's look at the energies of this Aries, please. Can we get the energies of this Aries as it relates to you? The energy of the Aries as it relates to you. The energies of the Aries. Four of Pentacles came out. We're going to see if that I put it back in the deck. We're going to see. I don't know if that was supposed to be a jumper or if it's going to be relevant or not. We will find out. We will find out. Here we go. Here we go. we go. Give me the Aries towards Anastasia, please. The Aries toward Anastasia. I've got the Wheel of Fortune here. The Tower. God, that tower keeps hitting, man. I can tell Pluto is coming to the table with this Scorpio full moon, man. Ooh, okay. The Two of Swords in the reverse. Okay, what I'm getting is this is a pivotal time. Right, this Aries looks at this time as very pivotal right now. Okay, like now is the time to remove the things that need to go that's standing in the way of the blockage. Okay, this is about removing blockages. The time is now, removing blockages, the things that don't need to be anymore, to open up. Okay, the Two of Swords in the reverse, opening up things that were previously blocked, clarity, roadways opening up, opportunity to grow. Okay, opportunity to move forward, decisions as far as, you know, moving forward. That speaks to removing blockages. All right, and it's almost like there's an urgency about this. Well, Aries and patience, right? But there's like this urgency about, okay, the time is now with the Tower card. Let it go. Let the Tower fall. That's the energy of this Aries, okay? Very interesting. On the bottom of my deck, we have the Queen of Wands. Queens are cardinals. Wands is fire. Aries is the cardinal fire sign, right? The Queen of Wands is, you know, that's a happy, cheerful energy here that has absolutely zero time for bullshit and will absolutely embrace a tower. Queen of Wands, no time for things that don't serve, right? Doesn't waste any time allowing towers to happen and embracing them and saying, you got to go. This got to go. This got to be removed. That got to go. Okay. Queen of Wands is, I love it. That's probably my favorite queen in the tarot. All right. My favorite pair, the King and Queen of Wands. They don't hesitate, they take action. All right. And she will even orchestrate this if need be. She will create this if need be. Okay. She will cut out the things that don't serve her. You know, I don't read gender. Okay. We all have masculine and feminine within us. All right. But I feel like this Aries is ready to move forward. They want things removed that is standing in the way. The Two of Swords here in the reverse. Let's clear the path so that we can blaze a trail. That's Aries energy all day long, right? I'm going to see about throwing another card or two on this and see what we can find out, Anastasia. Look at here. Four of Wands. Relationship. I feel like that's the only card I need to pull. I got what I wanted. That's the 1111 card now. God, that ties in with the download I got yesterday morning. That's crazy. Now. I don't know if you saw that reading yesterday that I did for folks, Anastasia, but there was a pretty interesting download. Yeah, Aries will take a stand when nobody else will. Aries don't care. Aries is pretty fearless. Yeah, Aries energy is very fearless. They're not afraid to take a leap of faith. Aries knows how to get back up when they go splat too, right? That's what I got. Anastasia. Let's go to Kayla. Right? I know the 1111 card, right? All right. Let's go to Kayla. All right, my dear. Let's go, Kayla. Let's see what we got here for you, babes. All right, so Kayla asks, she is a Leo Sun, Virgo moon, Aquarius rising. That's interesting. You've got Leo and Aquarius here as your sun and rising. They're on the same axis opposite of each other. Two fixed signs with a mutable right between them in your moon energy. Husband Liam is a Scorpio sun and moon. Woo, that's a lot of fixed energy in that house. And a Leo rising. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. All right, 2 weeks ago. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Kayla. Okay, I am sorry this happened, babes. Oh my gosh. All right, so I don't read. Okay, some of this I can read for you, and which is good because you've only really you paid for one question, and we're going to look at reconciliation here. I'm not going to read out this stuff publicly. Okay, I'm not going to air all of this publicly, but I'm going to look at the potential for reconciliation here. I will tell you this: the health related questions, um, and the finances stuff would be kind of different topics, but I don't do health anyway. All right. I just don't feel comfortable doing health type stuff and predicting stuff like that. But I can look to how the future looks between you guys. All right. All right, Miss Kayla. So here we go. I am so sorry this happened to you. My God, the timing of all of this just, my heart goes out to you, love. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's just, yeah, I won't do that. I might read for my own, but I don't even do that, right? All right, here we go. Let's look at the energies of this this marriage possibly being reconciled. Let's look at the energies of the Scorpio toward you, the Leo, Kayla. Let's take a look, love. Here we go. The energies of the Scorpio towards Kayla, the Leo, please, going forward. The energies of the Scorpio husband toward Kayla, the Leo. The energies of the Scorpio husband toward Kayla, the Leo. Wow, I've got unfinished business that fell out of the deck. I do have Leo energy here. All right, I'm going to put these back because I don't always like to take jumpers, but I feel like this might be relevant. These are two major arcanas here. The World in Reverse speaks to unfinished business. The Sun card in the upright, that speaks to, you know, relationship, happiness, long-term relationship. That's the happiest card in the deck, and it is associated with the sign of Leo. Let's see what the energies are from this Scorpio towards Kayla, the Leo, please. The energy of this Scorpio toward Kayla, the Leo. You know, I don't know. This person, what I'm getting here, this person feels very defeated right now, Kayla, at the moment. I will say, I've got the Ace of Wands here in the reverse. The King of Wands is in the upright. Interesting, that's Leo in the minor arcana. Ten of Swords, though. Feeling very defeated. A lot of pain at the moment. Not a lot of motivation here with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Given what has happened, and I'm not going to go into detail on that. That's understandable. All right. That there would be these feelings of pain, lack of motivation. That Ace of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Swords in the upright, you know, could even make a person feel depressed, hopeless, defeated. There's a lack of motivation. Sometimes the Ace of Wands in reverse can speak to being lethargic. Okay. I'm going to clarify the King of Wands here. There's a lot of painful energy here. You will hear from this person. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. You will. Oh, look at here on the bottom of the deck. You will. What's interesting is this. The Two of Swords is here in the reverse. All right. That is an apology. That's roadways opening up that were previously blocked. That's somebody that, gains clarity. All right. What's interesting is the Queen of Cups came out right behind that. The Hierophant we often associate with marriage. Right behind that, we had the King of Cups. I feel like this person is going to open up for communication, clarity, possible apology here with that Two of Swords in reverse. That is that is making peace. That is, talking things through, clarity. We saw that unfinished business that flew out as a jumper. That a lot of times, Kayla, to me speaks to a person leaving you with unanswered questions, right? And I feel like this would be the answers, okay, to that. Okay. The Hierophant is about marriage, honoring my vows. It's a strong resolve, okay, and commitment into the partnership here. Okay. All right. If that makes sense. All right. That is literally the card about that speaks to literal marriage. The one. Okay. There's others that can, but that one is pretty solid on that. That is a high level of commitment, resolve. The Hierophant is associated with Taurian energy. And think about the commitment and resolve of Taurus. Okay. Taurians, when they commit to a person, they're ride or die. Friends, very loyal to friends. You get that resolve here. Okay. That deep level of commitment. All right. And your Scorpio is on the axis of Taurus, which is very interesting. Scorpios can be very loyal as well. Fixed signs in general, you get a level of loyalty with those folks, all other things being equal. Look at here at the bottom of the deck. We have the Ten of Cups. All right. I think this person, I do think I think it's going to take some time for this person to work through this stuff. All right. And I almost feel like the energies that I'm getting here, this person, it does not have a lot of clarity at the moment. They themselves have more questions than answers. And I think this person is in an energy of soul searching. And I will tell you what I have observed about people with fixed energy. They don't make quick decisions. But once they do, they do. They like to marinate on things for a little bit longer than us crazy mutables, right? And I feel like that's what you are going to see play out here, but I don't think it's going to be immediate. I don't feel like it's going to be immediate. I think there is a deep sense of commitment and loyalty and emotion toward you. All right. I just think it's going to take some time for this to play out, for this person to think things through and to figure out what's what. Okay. I will say this. Kayla, this is just me. This is just from me. I can't say what I would do if I were in your shoes because I have never walked in your shoes before. From an outsider looking in, I would have a real problem with the way that this person responded to what happened. If you ever needed support, it's now. And where the fuck is this person? Just my opinion. I know you love this person very deeply. My cards are telling me that. My cards are telling me that this person loves you as well. But my Gemini Mercury brain here can't wrap my head around the fact that this person walked away from you when you needed them probably more than you've ever needed them in your entire life. I would have a big problem with that. Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I know that's probably hard to hear, but that's what I got for you, babes. And my heart goes out to you. And if I could hug you, I would. So that's what I got, my sweets. I hope that was helpful for you, Kayla. All right, love bugs. Let's go to Jennifer. Oh, after Christina is Joy C. I need to update my list on the screen, don't I? That's right. Yeah, everybody has a heart. That's exactly right. Let's Jennifer, you are up next. Let me update my list real quick. Right, after Bree is Christina and then Joy C. All right, let's put this up on the screen. Here we go. All right, here we go, Miss Jennifer. Let's I've got some incense going, so that's cool. All right, let's see here. Let's go to Jennifer real quick. Here we go, Jennifer. I am a Sagittarius. He is a Leo. Is he cheating? Is this relationship going to last? Let's see what we can find out. We're going to just pull the energies around it for you, Jennifer, okay? Here we go. All right. Here we go, Jennifer. You're a Sag. He's a Leo. Is he cheating? Is this relationship going to last? Let's look at the energies. I'm going to pull his energy toward you. Okay, is what I'm going to do. I'm going to isolate and pull his energy as it relates to this connection with you. And let's see what we can find out, Jennifer. Here we go, babe. All right, here we go. We're going to see what needs to come out. Give me the Leo towards the Sagittarius. The energies of this Leo towards Jennifer, the Sagittarius, please. The energies of this Leo towards Jennifer, the Sagittarius. The energies of the Leo towards Jennifer, the Sagittarius. The energies of the Leo that she has asked about toward Jennifer, the Sagittarius. The energies of this Leo, please, toward Jennifer, the Sagittarius. The energies of the Leo towards Jennifer, the Sagittarius, please. Still don't have it. The energies of the Leo towards Jennifer, the Sagittarius, please. The energies of the Leo toward Jennifer, the Sagittarius. So I have the Knight of Cups here. I have the King of Wands. He's pretty attracted to you. Why is the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse? I don't know that this is lasting. Why is the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, please? There's movement here. There's movement forward. Knights are movement. The Moon. Damn. The Queen of Wands, the Moon. Seven of Swords. I was clarifying that 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. That is a time waster card. All right. The way that I read that, it can mean a number of different things, but it can mean there's no future. It can mean there's a time waster. It's usually it can be an energy drain, or even a financial drain. But I have a Queen of Wands here. In fact, shit. I'm going to tell you what I know. I'm going to tell you exactly what I see here. When I first pulled for you two, I pulled these two cards. Okay, those are court cards. All right. The next card I pulled was the 7 of Pentacles here in the reverse. And I said, why is that here? And I have a third court card. I also have a card about secrets. Shady. Something being kept on the down low. And then I pulled probably the most dishonest card in the deck. Does this mean that this person is cheating? Maybe. What I can tell you is this person is being shady in some way. Okay. Possible deception, sneaky. It can mean one foot in, one foot out. Definitely deception here. Sneaky, lies, cheat, steal. That 7 of Swords is a really rough energy. Particularly, it's in the upright here. And the Moon card is often about secrets, something being hidden. All right. Something being below the surface that you're not aware of. And I will tell you, I have 3 court cards on the board. I do not have a card that speaks to third-party energy per se, but I do have 3 people here. Okay. Court cards usually in my readings represent people. Okay. It could be that this person flirts around, has a wandering eye. Okay. But I don't like these energies if I'm just being real with you. I don't like these energies at all. All right. I don't have a real good feeling about this for you, Jennifer. All right. I pulled the 10 of Cups just now, the 4 of Swords in reverse, and the Star in reverse. All right. There's a lot of fear and angst about this. And the Star in reverse can represent unhealed wounds. It can represent a lack of hope, a lack of a future, a lack of focus on building together. Okay. The 10 of Cups is kind of weird because that's the goal here. But I think your intuition might be gnawing at you. All right. With that 4 of Swords here in reverse. All right. Now, Goddess of Love makes a good point. And I want to talk about that, Jennifer. And I want to expand on it just a little bit because I sort of agree. In my experience, if you have to ask the question, there's something to worry about. That part is true. But that doesn't always mean that it's the something you think it is. Okay. That can mean one of 2 things. That can mean that your gut is right and that a person is in fact being dishonest or cheating. It can also mean that you yourself have significant unhealed trust issues and you're overly guarded and suspicious because you have unhealed wounds from perhaps being lied to in the past. So yes, it indicates a problem, but it doesn't always indicate that problem, right? So that is just something to keep in mind. But I'm not pulling real good cards here. I'm just going to be real with you, Jennifer. And if I were you, I think that I would have to look a little deeper in this thing. And I think if you in my own experience, when I dealt with this, it was, it had happened once before in that connection and I forgave it and went back, which was dumb on my part, but it is what it is. And then I was pretty blind about it. Okay. And wouldn't see the truth. And I literally had it in my face. There was like no way I could deny it. I had to look at it. Okay. And so I think you will get the answers that you need. And maybe, it's time to confront this head on, right? But I will say this. I think Goddess of Love makes a good point. You've got a problem regardless, because either you've got a cheater or you've got trust issues on your part. Either way, you got shadow work and you got to heal. Either way, if you've got this in your energy, now is not a good time to be in a connection. Now is a good time to take a break from romance altogether and do some serious inner work and shadow work, because you've either got to heal from trust issues from your past or from this, or probably both, right? Okay. So that's what I've got here for you, Jennifer. That's what I've got, babes. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Goddess of Love, right. Exactly. All right, let's go to Johnny. Oh, somebody else is booked. Let's see here. Oh, I got you, Joy. I got you on the list, I think, on the screen too. Okay, good. All right, here we go. You are welcome, Jennifer, and I hope that helped you, babe. I hope that helped you. I have said this a lot, Jennifer, about my own romantic endeavors. I have said this before. I've said, and this was just about me and my approach. I've said, if I feel like I got to check up on you, if I feel like I need to pick up your phone, I don't need to pick up your phone because we already got a problem. That doesn't mean that I'm right, but we definitely have a problem because I've got that thought, right? If that makes sense, That doesn't mean that that person's cheating, but it means there's a problem, right? All right, Johnny, let's go see what you got going on. Here we go. So Johnny asks, will my wife and I come to a new beginning from our separation? My birthday is 4/5. My wife is 12/13. So 4/5 makes you an Aries, and your wife would that be a Sag? Wouldn't that be a Sagittarius? Yeah, that would be a Sagittarius. Okay, so we got Aries Sag. Okay. Let's take a look and see if there might be a reconciliation here, Johnny, between you two. Let's look at the energies of your wife toward you. Let's take a look, Johnny. Let's take a look and see what we have here. Here we go. Let's look at the energies of the wife, the Sagittarian wife, toward Johnny, please. The energies of the Sagittarian wife toward Johnny, the Aries. The World card just flipped around in reverse. Unfinished business. Let's take a look. We'll see if that comes out again or what comes out that might relate to it. The energies of the Sagittarius, the Sagittarius wife toward Aries Johnny. The energies of the Sagittarian wife towards Johnny the Aries, please. The energies of the Sagittarian toward Johnny. Johnny's wife toward Johnny, please. Johnny's wife toward Johnny. Johnny's wife toward Johnny. The Wheel of Fortune is here, but the Two of Cups in the reverse. Six of Pentacles here. Oof. Oof. I don't think that your wife wants to do you badly, but I'm not picking up a real good energy. I want to get a little bit more on this Two of Cups in reverse, but this speaks to when I see the Two of Cups in reverse, that says This person feels like you guys are on two different pages. You don't see eye to eye. You don't want the same things. That's this person's take. All right. That's some of the issue, is that you don't see eye to eye. Maybe you don't have the same ideas about what you want in life. Holding back with the Strength card here. 8 of Swords. This way is pretty, yeah, there's a disconnect here. The Lover's in reverse. I just think that your Sagittarian feels like you guys are on two different pages. You want two different things. The Lover's in reverse. You don't see eye to eye. Sometimes arguments with the Lovers in reverse, okay? 8 of Swords. This weighs heavily on her mind, but she holds back. She feels like, I pull Sagittarian energy in the Wheel of Fortune, interestingly here. Give me more on the 8 of Swords. Why is this so heavy on this person's mind? Why is this so heavy on this person's mind? Why is this so heavy on this person's mind? Hold on a minute. I had a bunch of cards flip around. We're going to trust that what needs to come out comes out. Her daughter does not have the power to separate you. Okay? Nobody has the power to cause you guys to separate but you or her. Okay? Let's just leave the responsibility where it goes. Okay? All right? Nobody outside of a connection can cause a connection to separate. It has to be the decision of the person in it. That's a tough one. She's in this energy of feeling like there's more. She feels very stagnant right now, and she feels like there's more. And she just feels like that you guys, there's more out there than what you guys have. She feels like you want two different things. She wants something that she's not getting from this connection. And this is how she sees this. This is how she sees this. I don't think she wants to do you badly. I think in a lot of ways she feels badly about it, but she feels like you guys want two different things, and she wants something that she's not getting in this connection. I'll just be real honest with you. She feels like there's a stagnancy here. Okay. And she feels like it's just time to move on. You know, one of the issues that Sagittarians can struggle with is they have an unquenchable thirst for freedom and new, more than any other sign in the zodiac. And with that Jupiter energy coming in very strong here, the very first card out with the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarian energy here, man. The need for movement. And then we got this feeling of stagnancy here, okay? With feeling like there's more, all right? With the Hangman here, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, kind of almost regretting feeling like this connection wasn't meant to be. With the Lover's card in the reverse, the Two of Cups in the reverse, this person has a strong energy here that something is holding them back. And, sometimes Sagittarians struggle to stick around for this very reason, particularly when they don't think something through. And I think she's looking at this entire commitment as being done against her better judgment, with the High Priestess in the reverse and the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. And I don't think her daughter really has anything to do with it. I think it's strictly this, if I'm just being real with you, Johnny. And that's what I'm picking up here, babe. And I know that's tough. She feels like there is something about this connection that holds her back. 9 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's just lost its luster. Okay. It's too binding. It's too restrictive. I've got that too. Even with that 8 of Cups the 8 of Swords would even speak to that, right? Too binding, too restrictive here. She feels very restricted. That's what I have here. The 9 of Cups is here in the reverse. When the 9 of Cups comes in the reverse, that is an energy Sometimes I associate that with being fickle, okay? But, to really expand on that, that speaks to this is at first, this is exactly what I thought I wanted. At first, when I first got into this connection, I thought this was exactly what I wanted, but now it's not at all what I want, right? So that's what I have. And that's what I'm feeling here, Johnny. That's what I feel like. If I'm just being real with you. Yeah, the grass is green and healthy where you water it. That's sage advice for sure. All right, next up is Elizabeth. Let me go ahead and I'm going to update the screen real quick. Uh-oh. I can't type today. Let me make sure I've got this right. Yep. Okay, here we go. Here we go. That's fair, Johnny. That's fair. I know that wasn't what you were hoping for. I hope that you find peace and healing from that, Johnny. Oh, you're welcome, KK. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback, sweets. Well, hey, oh, there you are, Elizabeth Henroa. Okay. Well, wow. Thank you. Thank you for that. That is very sweet of you, sweetie. All right, Miss Elizabeth. Let's see what's going on with Elizabeth. Let's see what we got, love. Here we go. Elizabeth says, my person has gone stone cold silent. Should I stick around for this bitch or not? Oh my gosh, you're funny. Let's take a look. Let's see what we got, Elizabeth. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, sweetie. Can I take a quick second and get some chocolate? I need a little bit of chocolate. Henroa, where's the Sagittarius or Gemini in your chart? Or is it Aries? Should I stick around for this bitch or not? What is it in your chart that makes you hilarious? Tell me that while I grab some chocolate real quick. Right? Should I stay or should I go? Okay. All right. That was so funny, Elizabeth. That was so funny. Yeah, I got to get me a little bit of calories in, a little bit of quick calories in. Here we go. Yes, I eat on camera. Oh well. Your air. Ah, okay. Libra. And Leo rising. It's the Libra for me. No way, really. That's crazy that Little Meatball would bring that song up, right? All right. Let's take a look, Elizabeth, and see what we can find out. Give me the energies of this person towards Elizabeth. What's in this? Let's pick the brain of this person. Let's pick the brain of this person. Give me this energy. What in the heck's going on? Give me the energies of this person toward Elizabeth, please. What's going on? Why the stone cold silence? What's going on? What's going on? This person towards Elizabeth. Right? This person towards Elizabeth. You know what I think? Let me tell you what I got here. I got the Queen of Wands in the upright. I got the Page of Cups in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse. I think something else caught this person's eye. That's what I'm really feeling like. Fucker. Hold on a minute. Let me just get a little bit more. I think it's why you're not hearing from him. Page of Cups in reverse. I think he may be talking to somebody else. Yep, something got his attention here. I got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody may. Ooh. You know what's interesting? You know what's interesting is this. Oh, yeah. There's some little hot tail that's an attractive hoe, all right, that got this person's attention. I think this is somebody that's a little hottie that got this person's attention. I'll be real honest with you. And they kind of got their wandering eye. And that's what I feel like. So you know what? I think you're going to hear from this person. But you know what? I think they're a waste of time. I've got communication and an apology here with the Two of Swords here in the reverse, all right? Making nice, making peace, but then right behind it, the Knight of Wands in reverse. You know what? I think this person, I know, right, Travis, spoken like a I think, I think this person has got a wandering eye. I keep getting that, all right? Yeah, look, you got the other time waster card again. That's what my mother used to say, Travis. My mother used to say, "Look at that, she's a little hot tail," just you know what I mean. Like, so, my mother used to have a term that she called, understand I was raised in a very evangelical Southern Christian home, and my mother would say that a girl was fast. And that was like something similar, if you will. She's fast. I think in my later years, I think I became my mother's worst nightmare, but we won't talk about the hoe phase. But at any rate, I think somebody else caught this person's eye. If I'm just being real with you, Elizabeth, I think you'll hear from this person again, but I think they're a big fat waste of time. All right. I think they ain't going to do nothing but waste some more of your time. All right. Oh, your grandma used to say that, right? That is funny you would say that. You would say that, Elizabeth. I love Jessica Rabbit. You may know this. I have a subscriber that her screen name is Jessica Rabbit. And the first time she ever came to my chat, I looked at her and I was like, "Oh my God, my favorite line from the movie. I'm not sexy." What is it? She says, "I'm not bad. I was just drawn that way." Right? She says it in such a way that like butter wouldn't melt on her mouth, though, right? Yeah, I say nah. To answer your question, I say nah, don't stay. Um, did you get skipped, Jessica? I think you did. I think I did skip you, Jessica. Paige Clay. I'm so sorry. You're right. Let me go back and read for you, and then I'll read for you, Danielle. I am so sorry. I feel like a complete nincompoop. Thank you for being sweet, Jessica Page Clay. Hang on a second. Let me go read for you, sweetie. I'm going to blame it on, I'll figure out some planet to blame it on. Mercury retrograde sounds good. Forget what everything else is going in the sky. That's a complete dumpster fire up there right now. Poor Mercury retrograde gets blamed for everything, even though we got a whole shit show going on astrologically. But, it is what it is. All right. So, yes, I remember you being a Pisces. Been dating someone for almost a year. Do I see you guys moving in together? Let's see what I can find out. Let's see what we can find out, Miss Sun and Pisces. Let's see what we got, love bug. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I remember him being a Pisces too. I remember that. Both of you guys having the same Venus placement. That's cool. Let's see if we see this thing going to the next level. I think we may have one or two left, ES. I think so. All right, here we go, Jessica. I put a tick mark by your name and everything. Boy, I went fast, didn't I? Talk about fast. Right, here we go. I have not heard trollop. That's a good word though, Ashley. Yeah, bless your heart. Oh, I will tell you this, Ashley. When I say bless your heart or bless their heart, it always means this idiot is dumber than a box of rocks. It always means that for me, right? Because it's like, I don't know what to say. I don't want to say anything mean, but I think this person that we're talking about or talking to is a complete and utter dumbass, right? But I like the word trollop. All right, Jessica, let's see what's going on here. Let's see if I see you guys taking it to the next level. You and this person, Jessica, the two Pisces. The two Pisces, do we see them taking this to the next level? Take it to the limit. Do we see them taking it to the next level? Do we see these two taking it to the next level? We've gotten some pretty good readings on this connection as of recent, Jessica. I remember that. You probably remember it too. Do we see this thing going to the next level? All right, I can't shuffle that way. I do that strictly to mix up the cards, y'all, so don't pay attention to the jumpers, all right? There's just too many of them. All right, here we go. Here we go. Do we see this thing going to the next level with these two? Do we see this thing going to the next level? Do we see a happy home? What do we see happening in the future between these two? These two Pisces, please. Oh, thank you for that, Jessica. I appreciate that. I see you overcoming. Yeah, I feel like there's an obstacle here that's going to be overcome. There's some kind of blockage that gets removed. All right. The Judgment card in the reverse to the Nine of Swords in the reverse to the Ten of Cups. All right. I do feel like that this will go to the next level. There's something that may cause a delay here, though. What's this delay? What's this delay? I feel like there's something here that looks like it's insurmountable. And then there's like this renewed sense of optimism, light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. Sometimes with the Nine of Swords in reverse. What is this obstacle that gets removed? Can you speak to that just a little bit? Can you speak to that just a little bit with this Judgment card in the reverse? What's the obstacle here? There's a little bit of fear. I've got the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups, and the Empress card. I think the fear here is, okay, when you start talking about moving in, marriage, all that sort of thing, it gets real then. Okay. There's a deeper level of commitment. And I think there may be a little bit of apprehension about that. I think ultimately that will be overcome. All right. But there's a deep, and it may be, it may be literal marriage that scares this person more so than anything else. The Hierophant speaks to that. All right. Um, but I think this person definitely wants to take it to the next level for sure. All right. Because I've got the Hierophant. That was kind of the obstacle here. Maybe talking about, okay, where exactly are we going? Are we talking real marriage? Are we talking moving in? What? Right. And that may be the obstacle that needs to be overcome, that you guys need to agree exactly where you're going before you go there. All right. I do see this thing going to the next level, the Ace of Cups and the Empress, growth and expansion here. All right. That's divine counterpart energy. That's how this person sees you. All right. That's can be wifey vibes. It's definitely my divine feminine counterpart here. Okay. Oh, really? That makes sense to you. I feel like some of the issues, some of the conversations that take place around let's define where we're going have to do with, uh, I don't know if you guys have children or if you've talked about having children. That is going to be a part of this conversation, I believe. Okay, if you've got children, how are we going to blend the family? If you don't have children, or even if you do, there may be talk of whether or not you guys are going to have children together, possibly. All right. I do feel that way. That's going to be some, and how are we going to deal with, parent, step parent? All I think there's a lot that you guys are going to have to talk about first. Okay. That's what I'm picking up here. But yeah, I feel like it's going to grow. But I feel like there's some hurdles, and I feel like you guys will overcome them. That's what my cards are telling me. Some open and honest communication. Okay. I think another thing here that I'm picking up is this person wants to really know that this is rock solid. That's another thing that I'm getting here. All right. Because when you start talking about sharing a roof, it takes. Oh, really? Well, thank you for that. When you talk about sharing a roof with somebody, that's a big thing. You know, especially if you've done it before and you've got ambivalence about it again, right? I don't say I never would, but like it would. For a long time, I said I never would. I won't say never, but I would really have to feel secure and stable in things before I shared a roof with a person, right? And I could understand that. I can understand that. That's fair. I think people ought to be more cautious before they make these big moves like this. That's just prudent. I don't say overly fearful, but just make sure that these hard conversations take place, right? All right, Danielle, you are up next. Oh, somebody booked. Hang on a second. Tracy, I've got you after Joy. Here we go. You're Danielle. Oh, okay. Hang on a second. My sign is Pisces. His is Scorpio. I forgot to put in description. That's fine, sweetie. Let's see what we can find out for you, Danielle. And by the way, Tracy, I have you. You'll be after Joy. And when I update the screen, I'll let you know. We are on Danielle right now. Let's take a look, Danielle, and see what we can find out for you. All right, Danielle says, do you see Paul helping me get a home in Vegas this year? All right, let's see what we got here. Let's take a look. Let's just look for favorable energies around that, okay? What are the energies like for Paul helping Danielle to find a home in the Vegas area? What are the energies look like for Paul helping Danielle to find a place in Vegas? What do the energies look like with Paul helping Danielle to find a place in Vegas? What do the energies look like here for Paul to help Danielle get a place in Vegas? The Scorpio from the Pisces. I don't know that this is going to go exactly like you're thinking. I think Paul wants a relationship with you, but I think he may fall short. I think he may have overestimated his ability to come through on this. I'm just being honest with you. I had the King of Wands in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse. The Two of Cups is here in the upright. But I think he may not have success in this area to the degree that he would like to. I'm almost getting he just wanted fun. Oh, wow. Well, ugh. I don't think it's going to happen. I'm going to be real honest with you. I've got the Magician in reverse. I've got the Tower in reverse, and I have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse can speak to ulterior motives. All right. If I'm just being honest, all right, let's talk about that King of Wands in reverse. That is a person that has a self-esteem problem, usually. All right. Sometimes can be a little bit egotistical. The Six of Wands in reverse can speak to somebody who is not as successful as they represent. To be honest with you, I'm just going to shoot straight with you. Okay. I'm just going to shoot straight with you. The Six of Wands in reverse speaks to an epic fail. That's usually how I read that when I read tarot. All right. Um, I think this person may have represented themselves to have a lot more ability to accomplish things than they do. All right. I do think this person wants a connection with you with the Two of Cups here. I almost feel like there's a manipulative energy to get you there so that you need this person. Hold on a minute. Let me just dig a little bit on this thing. Let me just dig a little bit on this thing, Danielle. I don't trust this person with the Ace of Pentacles and their motives. See, I see this thing falling through from a home. I see some promises being made here and not being delivered. Okay, Three of Pentacles here, Ten of Cups, Seven of Cups, Ten of Cups in reverse, Seven of Cups. All right, to where you're kind of, the Seven of Cups is about illusions sometimes. All right, it's not always about options. It can be, but I think in this case, I think you're dealing with somebody who is really trying to pull a fast one. I'm just going to be real honest with you. All right. I don't know why that Two of Cups is here. All right. But I get that this person is not near the hero that they like for you to think they are. All right. Another thing that I'm getting is some of the motives here is perhaps making an ex jealous. All right. I think that's why that Two of Cups came out here. This person is going to possibly represent you to be their person in an effort to make another person jealous. I do have that as well. I don't like the energies of this person. All right. If that makes sense. But that's what I have here, babe. And I got to be honest with you. I definitely don't see anything coming through on finding you a home at all. And I think this person has ulterior motives. I think they're trying to get you to come out there for different reasons. Perhaps I've even got third party energy here, possibly, which is that, making that person jealous. He does want to have some fun. He was honest with you. At your expense is the rest of the story. Okay. At your expense. That's what I have. If I'm just being real with you. You are welcome. I'm sorry. I know that's not what you wanted to hear, but y'all know I shoot straight, right? Okay, good deal. Good deal. All right, so let's go to Sim. Here we go. Let's update the list as well. After Joy is Tracy. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Well, that's my goal always, is to say exactly what I see in the cards, because I feel like, if people take the time and energy and spend the money for a reading, they want me to be, I take it very seriously. I feel a strong responsibility to be very honest about what I see in my cards, right? So, yeah, lots of hugs. Hey, Fat Joy. All right, let's go to Sam. I'm an Aries, recently broken up with a Cancer. Felt like a false start, but a deep connection, awaiting love, whether new or old, in life. Want to know more about my career and money. Okay, so you booked one reading, so we can either read about love, and I'm not sure if you want to know. I guess, Sam, I'm curious whether you want to know about this Aries that broke up with you, or if there's a new person, or if you want to know about career and money, because you paid for one reading, Sam, so I'm a little bit curious. Oh, okay. It's my first mini read. Fair enough. Got too excited. I'm an Aries and getting over a breakup with a Cancer. He ended things. Okay. So do you want to know? Tell me, do you want to know about the past person or something new? The Cancer broke up with you. So do you want to know if you and this Cancer might pick back up again? I guess, is that your question? I can look at that if that's what you want me to do. The past. Okay. All right. I gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha, love. That's two cardinal signs too. All right. The anchors in the zodiac wheel are the cardinal signs. The first house, the fourth house, the seventh house, and the 10th house. Those are very pivotal energies. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Let's look at this Cancer toward the Aries, please. Let's look at this Cancer toward the Aries. The Cancerian from the past towards Sam the Aries. Me too, goddess of love. That was my catalyst. That was my tower, to whom I'm eternally grateful. Here we go. Give me the energies of this Cancer towards the Aries, please. Give me the energies of the Cancer toward the Aries. The Cancerian toward the Aries. The Cancerian towards Sam the Aries. The Cancer towards Sam the Aries. The Cancer towards Sam the Aries. The Cancer towards Sam. That's it. All right. The Cancer towards Sam the Aries. The Cancer towards Sam the Aries. So I have the King of Pentacles here in the reverse. Things are a little bit shaky. Tower in reverse. Ooh. The Fool card. Well, that's interesting here. Things look super unstable, all right, between you two and in the energies of this Cancer in general. This Cancer has some fears about this thing with the Tower in reverse. There's an avoidant energy here, all right, towards potential disaster. There's also an energy of, going for it anyway. I think this Cancer is real on the fence about what they're actually going to do. All right. I feel like this. The Cancer feels tied to you in many ways. The Two of Cups is here, but the Four of Pentacles speaks to both two things, holding on and holding back. The Hierophant in reverse, avoidant, avoidant. This Cancer, I think, is afraid to take a leap of faith here. All right. I think they have fears of committing here, fearing some sort of a disaster. Ultimately, I see a blockage here from this person doing anything. I'm kind of getting this whole energy of paralysis by analysis. Okay. All right. Not really doing anything. I think this is heavy on the brain. I'll be honest with you. Okay. The energies, they're holding on to the energies of this thing. I've got radio silence here. I've got not doing anything. Knight of Cups in reverse, not really moving forward. All right. Issues around commitment. All right. Holding back, but also holding on. Very much at a fork in the road, but refusing to move from it, refusing to budge. I think this Cancer has emotion for you. I think they feel tied to you. I think they hold energetically to this, but I also think they hold back. I think both of those things are true. I think the issue is commitment, and I see them not doing anything. And I don't know that you're going to hear from this person. I'm kind of getting radio silence from this and this. All right. So I don't see anything happening. I don't see anything happening here. You know, I just don't. Be honest with you. I just have this real avoidant energy here, and I think this person feels like this would be a disaster or a repeat disaster. Okay? If that makes sense. Aries and Cancer is you have to look at the entire zodiac sign, but you've got two cardinal energies here. Number 1, you've got fire and water, number 2. All right? That is a tough match. That is a tough match. All right. I do feel like this Cancer has emotion for you, but I don't think they're ultimately going to do anything other than think about it a lot. Right. Well, water is a strong element. Okay. We have all the elements. We have fire, earth, air, and water. And I'm probably going to tick a lot of people off when I say this, but I believe the most powerful of those is water. I think it has the potential to do the most damage, and as well as the potential to do the most good. All right. That is the essence of the soul, is that of emotion. Okay. It's the least understood. Let's talk about the depths of the ocean. The water has the ability to change the shape and terrain of the earth. Okay. It can drown air and it can put out a fire. All right. So if we're just being real, water can absolutely change the terrain of the earth. All right. That's why erosion happens. That's why over time, bodies of water reshape the earth's terrain. All right. Us air signs and you fire signs don't have a prayer when it comes to water, right? We are snuffed right on out by that water. So yeah, very interesting, right? Yeah, he thinks about it, but I don't see him doing anything at all. I don't see him doing anything at all. I'm actually a closet water sign. I have Pisces as my most dominant sign. My second most dominant sign is Scorpio. I have a grand water trine in my chart. I have a 12th house stellium, a Pisces midheaven, Cancer north node, Cancer in Venus, and my moon is in my 8th house. I have a grand water trine between the water houses, between the 4th, 8th, and 12th. It's crazy. Very significant placements in the water houses. So water just snuffs out this air when it's all said and done, right? That was Sam's reading. That was Sam. But yeah, you don't see that. What y'all see is my Gemini rising. That's cool. That's fine. But beneath it all, I'm a big sappy wuss. Right. All right. Next up is Lisa. But I hope that helped you, Sam. I don't see him doing anything. I don't see this Cancer doing anything at all. All right. Oh, here we are, Lisa. You are welcome. All right. Lisa says, who is coming towards me? Will I ever hear from my Aquarius who ghosted me? So do you want to know about in general or the Aquarius? Tell me which. You are a Taurus, 426, Cancer rising, Libra moon. He's Aquarius, Virgo moon, Gemini rising. All right. Libra moon, believe it or not, I was studying on Libra moons earlier today, Lisa. Believe it or not, there's a lot of challenges associated with having Libra as your moon sign. All right. Oh, that's what I've got. But good luck controlling emotions, goddess of love. Control is an illusion in general, but okay. Here we go. Let's look at the energies of this Aquarius. All right, and see what we have towards you. Let's take a look. Here we go. That's what we'll do. We'll read for the Aquarius here. Here we go. Give me the energies of this Aquarius toward Lisa the Taurus, please. You know, being a Taurus with a Libra moon, you are very Venusian. And I mean, that's a compliment, by the way. My daughter is a Libra rising Taurus sun, so she's very Venusian as well. Here we go. Let's get this Aquarius toward Lisa. This Aquarius toward Lisa, please. This Aquarius toward Lisa. This Aquarius toward Lisa. The Aquarius toward Lisa. What's your name, goddess of love? The Aquarius toward Lisa, please. The Aquarius toward Lisa. The Aquarius toward Lisa. I'm Karen. That's okay. I'm Karen. Here we go. So I got the King of Pentacles here. Two of Cups, the Temperance card in the reverse, though. Well, thank you for that, goddess of love. You know, why is this Temperance card in the reverse? I think this Aquarius loves you, Lisa, has love for you, knows that you love them, but for some reason feels like this thing lacks traction and has a lot and has kind of given up on something here. The moon in reverse, 10 of Cups in the reverse. They don't see a future here. 2 of Pentacles here. You know, the thing about it is, Lisa, there's something here that happened that this Aquarius observed that made them make this decision, all right, with the moon card in the reverse, all right? They feel love towards you, but they don't feel like you guys can be happy together, in a connection. That's why the Ten of Cups is here in the reverse, all right? The Two of Pentacles is an interesting card here. They miss you. That's why they're so torn. Okay. They're torn. Here's why. Six of Cups in the upright, Five of Swords in reverse. They miss you. They have emotion for you. The issue is there's something here that they have seen that makes them think that you guys would not be in a happily ever after. All right. I don't know what it is, but there is something this Aquarius has seen and observed. And if I had to guess, because you are dealing with an Aquarius, it may have been something that this Aquarius observed multiple times. Okay. All right. Because fixed signs don't make rash decisions generally. They marinate on things. Okay. What was the issue here? Can you tell me what the issue was? Can you tell me what was seen here? Can you tell me what was seen by this Aquarius, please? What was it this Aquarius saw that was so bothersome? This Aquarius felt like you were a bit too clingy. This Aquarius needed more space. Felt like you were a bit too clingy. All right. I think that's why this Aquarius feels so torn. Aquariuses are highly independent, right? Highly independent. It's tough when you are dealing with an Aquarius and you've got a Libra moon. I'm going to be real with you. All right. Aquarius really needs a lot of space and independence. All right. And if they feel smothered, if they feel like somebody's clamping down too tight, that's problematic. Right. That's problematic for an Aquarius. All right. This Aquarius would like to reach out, but they keep making it look. This is what an Aquarian does best. This is Aquarius energy in the Minor Arcana. This is a card that when I see it, it means a lot of times head over heart decision. This Aquarius has love for you, but they feel like you guys would not be happy. So ultimately, I don't see the Aquarius wanting to reconnect. All right. And I don't see any apology or reconnect. You may be a little bit behind me in the chat, Lisa. Okay. Because it sounds like what you're responding to and what I'm talking about are about a couple of minutes apart. I don't see this Aquarius doing anything. All right. I see this Aquarius remaining silent. Okay. All right. And that's what I've got. That's what I've got. And I feel like it's kind of tough. I feel like it's a head over heart. Right. I feel like it's a head over heart. So there you go. So I think this Aquarius is doing what they feel like is best in the situation. I feel like the Aquarius loves you, but at the end of the day, they don't feel like you guys could be happy in a long-term connection together. All right. Hey, Bree, how are you doing? You are up next. You are up next, Bree. Let's read for you. Here we go. Here we go. Bree is asking about the energies for a promotion, more money at work. Let's take a look, Bree. All right, here we go. I like that name. I think I told you that the last time I saw you in my chat and you were chatting with me. I like your screen name. Here we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's look at the energies around a potential promotion. as it relates to Bree's current job. What do the energies look like for a promotion here? What do the energies look like for a promotion? What do the energies look like for a promotion here? What do the energies look like for a promotion? What do the energies look like for a promotion for Bree, please? What do the energies look like for a promotion for Bree at work with more money? How does that look? Okay, we've got a solid shuffle there. Here we go. Bree, I don't think it's going to happen, babe. There's something here that's all right. Let me tell you why. There's something here that's got this thing on hold. There's some unfinished business with the World card in reverse. There may be something in your history that they're looking at, okay, that's keeping things stuck here. The World card is in reverse. The Chariot is in reverse, all right? And the Ten of Pentacles is in the reverse, all right? I don't see it, love bug. I just don't see it. Empress in the reverse. Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, there is something that's holding this decision from being made. Things are stuck right now. I don't know what that is, but there's something here, and I think it's something that's happened. I don't know if that happened there or before you got there, but there's something that is in the past that is unresolved in their minds that's keeping them from making a decision. The World card in reverse, right? Unfinished business. You've been there about 17 years. I don't know. Maybe there's something that's happened in the past. Now, you may not even know this. Somebody may have complained about you and you have no idea. I mean, there's something here. There's something they can't get past. All right, with the world in reverse, there's something they can't in their mind resolve. There's some reason why they think you're not ready to move into this position with the world card in the reverse. That speaks to, not being ready for something, which is weird. You know what? That's what I just picked up. When I just pulled just now, I want to show you what I pulled right before you said that. I saw these two cards and I said, somebody, and I looked at that Queen of Cups here in the reverse and I looked at that Page of Wands and I said, somebody's shit talking her. That's exactly what I said, but I was getting ready to say that and I looked down and saw what you put in the chat. I think somebody may have complained about you and you may not be aware of it, or maybe you are. I think that's the blockage. Let's get some advice. Let's see if there's some advice. I'm going to pick up all the cards and see if I can get an advice spread for you. Let's see what we can find out. Give me some advice here for Bree. 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 You're getting blamed for something you didn't do. I do feel that way with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you've got somebody. Look, this is a gossip card right here, too. This is somebody that sometimes totes tails. All right, hang on a second. The Page of Swords, though, in the advice, being stealth, being stealth, being real quiet. Don't run your mouth. Don't talk to anybody at work. Okay, listen to me. In general, Bree, nobody at work is a friend. You can't trust anybody. Okay, work is not the place for friends. That's not the place to develop, to confide in people, even your boss. Okay. Secondly, I'm almost getting this energy here. Hold on a minute. Yeah. All right. It's time to find something outside of there. All right. It's time to find out. I think you're being improperly judged. All right. And I think you've got somebody here. I think you're getting, I think you're catching some, I think people are talking about you and saying things that aren't true. I feel like moving on with the Five of Cups in reverse, that is moving on and finding something new. And I think there is something new out there with the Page of Wands here that is actually something that is going to be more, you're going to feel more passionate about. You're going to be more emotionally and passionately invested in something else than where you are now. All right. I've got something new. Moving on. Right. And it's kind of like this energy of spilt milk. There's not a lot you can really do. Okay. With that Five of Cups in reverse. All right. Yeah. Look, I don't think there's any, I don't think you can get, I think you can get what's yours, but not there. All right. If I'm just being real, look, taking a leap of faith, going in a new direction. It's time to blaze your own trail. That's what I'm feeling. It's time to make it 17 years and that's it. I'm not telling you to quit without a job, but I do think I would put my resumes out. I'll tell you that right now. All right. Next up is Christina. Let's go, Christina. Christina says, Cancer, career inquiry. Am I going to get a job offer? I'm very worried about it. All right. So let's talk about that, Christina. We're going to talk about that probably from a number of different angles, but let's take a look. Let's look at the current energies and what you need to know to help you manifest a job offer. How about we take the, Christina, you can absolutely be driving this car. You can. You can, Christina. But we're going to look at the energies and pull some advice of how to best manifest a job opportunity. Let's take a look. Here we go. What does Christina need to know about manifesting a job? What does Christina need to know about manifesting a job opportunity? What does Christina need to know about manifesting a job opportunity? Let's take a look. Here we go. What does Christina need to know about manifesting a job opportunity? King of Swords, the Lovers card, Star. All right, let's talk about it. First of all, I'm getting this. The King of Swords says you have a lot of good qualifications. You are intelligent and wise in what you do. All right. It's time to take the high road with the Lovers card here. Part of your issue is in this right here. Well, part of it's here. Confidence in yourself. All right. Part of it is this right here. Okay. All right. Optimism, belief, faith, as opposed to fear and worry. It's very easy and canned for me to say, don't worry and don't fear. That's not what I'm going to tell you because that's not going to help you. What I want to challenge you to do, Christina, is I want you to dig within yourself to find out what is causing this fear. Perhaps there is a wound. Perhaps there has been a financial setback. I think you need to do some inner work to find the root of what's causing that fear, because that's the only way that you can process through that fear, because that fear and that worry is actually what is holding you back. All right. That is affecting your ability to have belief and faith and optimism here. All right. And this is also a card of alchemizing that fear or the underlying problem. Okay. The healing of the wound, the setback, the disappointment that is causing the fear. All right. And I want you to dig deep, and I want you to spend some time in solitude working through this stuff and process through those fears. And I want you to ask yourself what's causing this. And I want you to work through and allow yourself to feel those feelings until they pass. And I want you to ask yourself, what's the worst thing that can happen if I don't get a job? I'll still be okay. After all, I've survived 100% of my bad days. It may not be that I get a job, but, immediately, but maybe there's another way that my financial needs are met, right? But the universe has got me, okay? The divine has got me. I'm covered here. I don't know how I'm covered. I don't need to have it all figured out and packaged up in a box. It will work out no matter what. The ultimate belief, everything is always working for my highest good, even when it feels like I'm in a shit show. And that is really true. The shit shows are for our highest good too. This is a big test that you're in right now, to test you, to show you that the universe always has your back. You've always survived and you always will. And right now, this is teaching you to have faith that no matter what, you're going to be okay. All right. You're absolutely going to be fine. All right. And it's a matter of stepping into your power and remembering who the hell you are, and that you have way more control of this than you think you do. You do. You absolutely do. And I feel like that is a lot of the obstacle. Do I feel like you can manifest a job? These cards are screaming that you can. King of Swords in the upright, Lover's card in the upright, Star card in the upright. The Lover's card speaks to you possibly having multiple options here and being able to pick the best one. The King of Swords speak to you having a lot of intelligence, a lot of intellect, a lot of wisdom, very highly respected for your knowledge, okay? Very well qualified, okay? Um, the Star card, the faith, the belief, all right? You got to take this up a notch. That's what's going to help you to manifest this. All right. That's what I really feel like is the blockage here. All right. If I'm just being real with you. All right. Well, thank you. Oh, thank you, Divine Deej. I appreciate that. So I want you to work through that. All right. I want you to work through that. You might be able to do some journaling. Okay. Meditation. Okay. And I want you to remind yourself of what you are capable of. All right. That's what I have here. That's what I have, love bug. You pulled quite a few major arcanas in this thing. This is a pivotal moment for you. Those major arcanas speak to, being in a place of learning and through this thing and learning to trust the divine. All right. Hey, Finn Angelica. How you doing? Hey, you boy. How are you? All right, so let's go to Joy is up next. Hey, Miss Joy. Here we go. I am unsure of how to approach this connection, whether it is a friendship or more, or just leave it as an acquaintance. Let's see how the other person feels about it, Joy. Unsure of our signs because you don't know if our birth dates are our true birthdays. Okay. I got you, babe. It's okay. We can read without it. All right. We can read without that. Let's take a look and get the energy of this other person. Here we go. Let's get the energy of this other person towards joy. The energy of this other person is their interest on the part of the other person. Is their interest on the part of the other person towards joy? Is their interest beyond friendship of this person towards joy? Is their interest beyond friendship of this person towards joy? Is their interest beyond friendship of this person towards joy, please? Is their interest beyond friendship of this person towards joy? Is there interest here? Is there interest? King of Pentacles in the reverse, Judgment in the upright, Magician. This person is unsure. With the King of Pentacles in the reverse, there may be some interest in this with the Magician card and the Judgment card, both in the upright, but I'm not sure this person feels very sure of themselves. Why is this King of Pentacles in the reverse? There's a tentativeness about this, but I feel like there's interest. This person has, okay, here's the issue. I do think this person has interest, but I think the issue is this person has a lot of insecurities, all right? There's some insecurities here, all right? There's fear of failure here with the Six of Wands in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, okay? There could be a lot of issues around insecurity, codependency here with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Eight of Pentacles in reverse is kind of somebody that feels like that you might start something and then lose interest. Yep, that's what I've got. That's probably rooted in something that this person has experienced in the past that they have not healed. All right. So I would be mindful of that. I would not know. I feel like this person may flirt with you to open up the door. But on the other hand, I would just say in general, be very cautious, because when you're dealing with somebody that has those kind of issues, it's hard to have a healthy connection with a person that has those kind of unhealed wounds. All right. I feel like there's interest, but the thing is, there's a lot of insecurities, a lot of fear of failure around this. Okay. Will this person move toward joy? I don't see it. I don't see them moving towards you. Not at first. Not at first. Right. Maybe later, but I see a real delay here. If I'm just being real with you, Joy. If I'm just being real with you. All right. All right. So I hope that helps you, Joy. Thank you for booking a reading. All right. Let's see about Tracy. This may be. Let's see here. Let me go. Hang on just a second here. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right. Let's see here. You are welcome. Thank you. Here. Let's see here. There we go. All right, so I think that we have sold all the mini readings. We have one more left. We are going to read for Tracy. Here we go. All right, Miss Tracy. Give me 1 second here. And we will read for you. Give me 1 second here. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. All right, Miss Tracy, let's see what's up with you. All right. Oh, I went to the wrong place. Here we go. Here we go, Tracy. All right, Tracy asks, will my person reconcile with me in the upcoming weeks? I am a Sagittarius and he is a Cancer. So let's get the Cancer's energy toward you in the near future. Miss Tracy, let's take a look. Here we go. Hold on one second. Give me the Cancerian's energy toward Tracy, the Sagittarius, please. Give me the Cancerian's energy Give me the Cancerian's energy towards Tracy, the Sagittarius. Give me this Cancer's energy towards Tracy, the Sagittarius, please. Give me the Cancer's energy towards Tracy, the Sagittarius, please. Is there reconciliation energy here? Give me this Cancer towards Tracy in the near future, in the coming weeks. Cancer's energy towards Tracy, the Sagittarius, in the coming weeks, please. So the Five of Wands is here. The Page of Cups, Ace of Swords in the reverse. So the thing about it is this, there's conflict here. There's a lot of turmoil around this thing. All right. The Cancer may feel conflicted on the inside. I think you may hear from the Cancer, but I'm not sure that you guys are going to have any sort of breakthrough here with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. It may be that you hear from this Cancer and then they disappear again, or they're not completely honest with you about something. I'm going to see what that's about with that Ace of Swords here in the reverse. Why is that Ace of Swords here in the reverse? Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords in the reverse. They're afraid you're going to find something out. All right. The Knight of Wands. There's something here that this Cancer doesn't want you to know about, that they're hiding. They don't want you to know about it. They're afraid you're going to find out. And they're afraid that if you find out, you're going to get mad. They're afraid you're going to hear about it. God, they're afraid of this coming out. They are very nervous about you finding something out from it. They feel like somebody's going to tell you something, or that you have found out something here. All right. And that's the issue. That's the big issue. There's something here that's being hidden. Okay. I keep picking that up. Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords in reverse. They're afraid you're going to find something out and get mad with the Knight of Wands. The Page of Wands here, they're afraid that somebody's going to communicate something to you and divulge something with the Moon in reverse. All right. That's what I'm getting here. They do not, and I'll tell you, the Ten of Swords is here in the reverse. That speaks to the issue of reconciliation and them feeling like that there's something here they don't want to come out. I don't know what this is. And that's the holdup. That's the problem. That's the obstacle to reconciliation, is them trying to keep something hidden and feeling like if they reach out to you or you guys reconnect, somehow you will find out. I don't know what the hell this is. Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse. Four of Cups. I think there's something this person has done or had happened to them, and it may involve family or money, with the Eight of Pentacles being here in the reverse. All right. There's a lot of inner turmoil about this, though. I will tell you that. But I think that's the issue. And I don't know if that makes any sense with you, Tracy, or not, but that's what I'm picking up here. I don't even know if you're here, Tracy. I haven't seen you say anything in the chat, but that's what I'm picking up here. There's something that this Cancer really does not want to come out. And I don't know why. Maybe they're trying to hide you from somebody. It could be that. All right. Let's see if there's somebody out there. Is this Cancer involved with somebody? Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Tracy. I'm going to see if this Cancer is involved with somebody else. Is this Cancer involved with somebody else? Let's see. Yeah. I got third party energy here. Yeah, there's a third party. They don't want the third party to find out about you. That's what it is. They're in a connection. They don't want the third party to find out about you. That's what this is. That's what they don't want to come to light. They feel like this will blow this up to hell in a handbasket. They may have been involved with you. Let's see here. Involved with this person. But yeah, they are involved with somebody else. To what degree, I don't know. That's the issue. There's somebody that they don't want to find out about you. You know, they may be talking to somebody new and they don't want somebody to know that they're recently broken up with you or something about that. I don't know how recent this breakup was. All right. But that's what I got, sweets. That's what I got. They feel like that would blow up in their face. That's what I got. But they don't want to upset the apple cart here. Very interesting. And I'm sorry, Tracy, but that's what I got. That's what I've got. I think this Cancer is a dishonest person in general with you and the third party, if I'm just being really honest with you, Tracy. I hate to tell you that, but that's what I feel, sweetie. All right, Tracy. Yeah, I'm getting a big web of lies with that Cancer. I had a lot of cards in that spread about dishonesty and being afraid that something was going to be found out and not wanting the truth to come out. Really being afraid of the truth coming out, being exposed. Right. That's what I got. Anyway, I think that's it as far as the readings go. That's all the readings that we had. Who's still here? Ashley, you still here? Divine Deej? I don't know who's still here. But anyway, I appreciate everybody that booked readings with me. You know who was not here was Jason. He may have been sleeping or something. He's on the other side of the world, so I know he has to sleep sometimes for sure. But he was here earlier in my lives, and I do appreciate that. But hey, KK, what's up? But I appreciate all of you guys that booked readings tonight. It really is appreciated more than you could ever imagine. My girl up at university thanks you too. She sure does. Absolutely. You know, I hope that I never absolutely ever make the mistake of saying that I know how a person feels. Because we're all different with how we feel with heartbreak and disappointment and stuff like that, right? It hits all of us differently. And it's never fun. We know this, right? Pain is pain. And I never want to come across as being dismissive by saying, "Oh, I know exactly how you feel," because I could see how you could take that as being dismissive. And I don't know how you feel, right? I know how I felt. And it's some of the hardest things that you could ever go through. It is, but therein, all of that trauma lies a very hidden opportunity to transform oneself. And it doesn't feel that way at the time. It can feel like the worst thing ever. I just hope that everybody that experiences that sort of pain, heartbreak, and trauma can find their way to heal and transform. You're never going to be the same. That's not possible. And that's not what's supposed to happen. What's supposed to happen is that we become a better version of ourselves. And I know that sounds like canned, um, cliche energy. I'm speaking from my own experience. I'm speaking from my own experiences. Some of the hardest days I've ever had in my life brought me to the best place ever. It took me a long time to be able to say how grateful I am at a soul level for the person that ultimately was the springboard to my own ascension and waking up and starting to work on myself and raise my vibration and heal some very old, deep seated wounds that went all the way back or go all the way back to childhood trauma. Okay. Um, it took a long time for me to be able to say that, but it was literally written in the stars. Like my entire chart tells the story of my life experiences. And I'm actually in the coming weeks going to be doing my own chart analysis in Fam Jam for members. That's where we talk about shadow work and healing a lot. That's where we delve into the deep stuff when we talk about how to do it, how it feels, and working through that stuff. That's why Fam Jam membership exists. And that's why it's so affordable, because this is a thing that is very near and dear to my heart and what I feel. A love tarot, don't get me wrong. I enjoy it so, so much. But what's near and dear to my heart is for people to peel back the layers of the wounds and to heal those and to find who they really are. That's where my passion really is, because I know how much it was a life changer and still is a life changer for me. So I hope that helps you guys. I hope that helps you guys. And if you guys need help, come be a part of Fam Jam. It's very affordable. And we do weekly live streams there and all kind of stuff, right? So anyway, I love you guys to the moon and back. I think we're going to wrap it up for now. I'm going to call this a done dollar. I appreciate each and every one of you. I send you so much healing energy, and I love you. Be well, everybody. Take care, and good night.